Hey guys.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hey, you too.
Welcome back, nerds. Basically, what we did last time, we kind of recuperated a little bit. We went back, recuperated. We went back and did some stuff from the night before where we left off last time. We kind of rushed it, so we went back and talked to Carnash for a little bit. Kind of finished some things up. We cleaned up a bit on what was the planet called again?
The planet itself was called Dawn.
Okay, yeah, on Dawn, the horse people planet. We cleaned up there for a little bit, and then we decided to, once we double checked on the poison, it was the tangle, the weird forest bit. We checked to make sure that was taken care of. We decided to go back to Kashyyyk to follow a lead for some information that I had gotten. And while we were on there, we had some. While we were on our 10-day journey back to Kashyyyk, we had some adventures on board. A lot of us worked on fixing up stuff. Sorry. A lot of us worked on fixing up stuff. There was an internal struggle going on with Topher for a little while, but he was able to fight the Sith Lord inside his mind and win. So we got some good stuff out of that. Then finally we made it to Kashyyyk, where we bumped into our new friend Din here, or Micah, and he had some information regarding my clan, and asked to join us against the Empire. We're kind of wary about it, but we're gonna let him join us while we search for some lost Wookiees and test his mettle. Yep.
I forgot all the characters' names.
Okay.
Can I get a quick read?
All about our characters?
Yeah.
Toxos.
Pog.
Edovaz.
Pog.
Keeman.
Anybody? Pog.
Dinjo.
Yes.
Alex.
And I am. What's my name? Corbata.
What's my name?
Corbata. There we go.
I gotta update your character bio.
I have a lightsaber now.
Woo! That means I can stab you.
Fatally to death.
That's filthy.
The light side act.
Can you make your
slowly
lightsaber non-lethal?
No, I can't do that. Gosh, I hate that. I haven't talked to you all about the non-lethal rules in Dungeons and Dragons, but I hate it so much.
I saw that on Discord.
You can make a fireball non-lethal. That's dumb.
Oh, I just only burn them a little bit.
Yeah. I know I just rolled 600 billion damage, but yeah, it's non-lethal, trust me.
Yeah, I've aimed at his feet, don't worry.
So
we don't
He aimed his feet.
You know, it's only 60 feet in diameter.
wide, long, and tall. You gotta remember height.
What? But yes, where we last left off, some decisions have been made to allow Din into this party warily and under a trial of sorts. So then kind of let the Din move on, and that's kind of where we're at.
So,
What would you all like to do?
there are missing Wookiees?
Yeah, I would like to go talk to Lobaka, standing leader of Mishwa while the king is gone. And kind of check in on that situation. Are there any new developments on that hunting party that had been out suspiciously long? Any return of the Stark? Anything I should be aware of, traces I can follow up on. So.
Yes. Lobaka greets you again. Good to see you again. And he informs you pretty quickly that shortly after your release of the Wookiees from Camps Orc and Besh, that hunting party returned. So you assume that was accomplished kind of at the same time.
Okay.
And the Stark is indeed back,
Okay.
and has been going on scouting missions for the past couple of days. New developments. The river that kind of flows by Meriwell on the forest floor is drying up. And recently Vistark has come back with information that there is an Imperial Dam on the river. So that can be removed. It will be very, very helpful for their survival. He assumes that it has something to do with further attempts at slaving. They don't dare come close to the village anymore for obvious reasons. But I figure pushing them out to the beach would make it easy. That's just to the northwest. Also, one of the Stark's scouting parties discovered an Imperial supply line that is deep in the northern reaches of the forest. If that can be hit, you figure that'll probably take out a good bit of the Imperial presence here, just even further. So those are kind of things that are going on around now.
An Imperial what?
Supply line.
So to the south, there's a dam.
To the northwest, there's a dam about, I'd say, a mile or two. But this supply line is about half a day's travel.
And they're both kind of in the same direction.
Yeah, the supply line is more north, whereas the dam would be closer to the east or
Right.
west. I think I said west.
Yeah.
So it's northeast rather than northwest.
And the dam's like really close.
Yes.
Well, we could definitely check it out. There's probably Wookiee slaves who can helping build the dam, potentially power it.
And that's our only lead for where the missing ones are.
Sorry, yeah.
The missing ones that have charge. Yeah.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
Most of them.
So,
Maybe some of them are probably.
our last efforts at Ark and Bash.
Okay. Got most of them. So we just have to, the two supply lines. Okay.
Well, the dam is closer.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say.
At least check it out.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice way to introduce our new Mando friend to the process of fighting the Empire.
Yeah.
Already have some experience in that arena, but I'm always down. Yeah.
Lastly, there's been newcomer recently, and I heard he's been staying in the village with Visual. What are your thoughts? Have you met him?
He came in, and of course we were wary, naturally. Outsider wearing armor like that, and they're usually bounty hunters. So we assumed one's come for us. But he came hoping to give information, and we did not kill him, despite some of the desires of the people. But Mishul has been a good emissary for the two. And he lives here peacefully, so he has not stirred any trouble yet. There's always the future.
Not yet.
Alright, have you heard anything from the king? I think is his name.
Rakar has still remained silent, so I assume that means he is either doing well or well, you know. But we know Rakar. He's sturdy.
Yes. I think that's all I need. Unless there's anything you would have us do. Then I'll leave you be.
Thank you.
I will return to you guys with this information. Okay, so our work at the Imperial Slave Camps has actually cleared up the missing Wookiees problem. Vistark and his hunting parties have returned. So there are a few other related problems, we could substitute for a kind of trial as well. Most notably, there's an Imperial supply run not too far from here that could be good to test loyalty to us versus loyalty to the Empire. But it's up to you. I like kind of just lay out all those everything we said basically wherever we want it.
I'm not sure if we have enough firepower to take down an entire dam, so I mean we could attempt to, but it might be easier to try and take out the supply chain.
Well, the Empire might have the firepower to take out.
Exactly. Yeah.
That- I was about to say we've done something similar before on other planets.
Yeah,
Do we know what
shoot
they're?
it from a ship?
we could do that too. But if it's in the forest, then it'll be hard to get the ship down in there.
True.
Do we know-
Especially if Empire's fighting better.
Do we know what they're transporting on the supply run?
I don't. He didn't
That's
say.
okay.
I don't know. Whatever it is could be useful if it's. I mean, unless it's like
Yeah.
building materials, I wouldn't know what to do with that. But
Why
I
are
think-
you all talking about this?
where?
In your house or in Mitchell's house?
Yeah.
I'm in the air. I'm
just
falling.
floating. Yeah, probably just like huddled up in the village on a platform somewhere.
Not actually near or far from anything.
I'd say I think the supply run could determine our odds for the dam.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be smart to do that first. I know it's further out, but
We can always hit the dam on the way back.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, because if they have the firepower or even just some extra materials for us, honestly.
I suppose we shouldn't think about what we gain, but more so what the Wookiees would gain. Which is freedom.
Well, and yeah, we could free the Wookiees, and I'm just thinking in terms of the rebellion too. Whatever we take from there, we could ship out to somebody. I'm sure Stereo could use some stuff.
Do you think Stereo would know anything about this supply line?
We could always check. We still have a direct line to him.
True.
The direct line's encrypted, right? It's
Yeah.
Should be.
It's like a high level rebellion lines.
Runs
I
off
hope
of
so.
Unless
Yeah.
Stereo is a
One
spy.
One
I'm just-
name drop.
Now that I've watched Andor, now I'm like, oh, I don't want to just send messages out every time something happens.
Yes.
It's always possible.
That's why I use
Difficult.
the encrypted bounty hunter system.
Right. They blocked me from
I wonder why.
I use telegrams.
We might be able to see if we can take some of the
Those are
Wookiee
veterans'
warriors
space.
with us
It's a paper airplane.
to not only
It goes
help
into
fight, but also
hyperspace.
carry materials and whatnot back.
Minor hyperdrive.
That's
And
not
if-
actually all.
If the supplies and materials moving is like food and whatnot, these people could use it.
Yeah, I'd say if it's
They've
stuff
had a bit
that
of trouble with that.
I think the Wookiee should get first dibs
Yeah.
on.
Well, unless
anything.
it's the explosives for the dam.
Unless it's
Yeah.
explosives for the dam,
Is this what
the Wookiees should get first dibs on anything that they could use. And otherwise, I would say we salvage what we can to get to the rebellion. Unless there's anything that we need for.
I can check with the Stark if he is here currently and see if there's a small force that would like to go with
Sounds good.
Would it be safe to shorten the journey to take the ship like part way, land it in the forest, maybe in a clearing, so we wouldn't have to walk,
Yeah.
half a day or whatever.
I mean, that's if there is.
this, especially if we're taking several.
It would be safer on the way.
If you guys think we could, then it would be smart.
I'll check with Jigsaw, see if we can find
say still a couple hours.
I just talk to Jigsaw.
Just ask the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
If there's anywhere we can put the
I'll run a
ship.
scan real quick.
Sweet.
3 days later.
I was running the scam.
Looks like some minor opportunities, but dangerous.
What's
Okay.
the need by
Well,
opportunities?
Lightning.
Not saying it couldn't be done, but it could potentially risk
What
that.
do you think the chances are of us getting the ship in and out?
Approximately 13 in 14.
Yeah, I don't really like that.
Oh,
Okay, thank you,
It is
Jigsaw.
dense forest. Apologies.
I
pretty
can
If you're
drop
considered
5
a
of us
tree.
out of the ship safely.
You don't have a tree.
Okay.
the race.
We could
You gotta be careful with
probably,
the tree bark.
because I'm pretty sure I have like rope report or something that we could like descend into.
So if we have to just jump,
Yeah.
I can save 5.
I vote not to do that.
What is the terminal velocity of Topher?
Oh, if he's strapped to my back, it shouldn't be a problem.
Wait, I don't want to calculate that. How big are you?
Huh?
How big are you? How high up are we?
Really
How
far.
much do you weigh?
600
How much
feet
do
to the
you
forest floor from the nearest treetop.
You're 1 inch taller than the shortest man alive.
What?
The shortest man alive is 2'1".
Oh. Well, he's a rat.
Wow.
He's not a rat, I'm a squirrel.
I will make my way down to Vistark's.
We're about to helo jump in the forest.
Because
Sounds
See
good.
if he's there.
you
Vistark and
walk
Rolnish.
Yes.
Leap of faith.
Sir, chilled over
just-
ice. I mean, chilled over
Every
ice.
song by
See who else.
So you hear clamoring inside as something is going on.
72, 80 miles an
And
hour.
you are met pretty quickly by Romesh, who is the youngest son of this Wookiee family,
Yes.
and happily greets you.
Uh-huh.
Mom, Dad, Cuban's here! And he goes running off into the house.
Okay.
Wait, whose kids are these?
I like how there's a Wookiee. She's just like,
Yeah. He speaks Shirwook, by the way, so
Yeah.
we're translating.
Whose family is this?
Vistark's. Vistark and Rolnish. Would you guys have tagged along? Would you guys have wanted to? You'd be invited.
Well, I feel like if I
That's
send
very
off anywhere it looks any bit suspicious, it'll raise unnecessary alarm, so I'm gonna stay pretty close, right?
Okay.
Be monitored.
Well, if you'd like to be with me, you can. Sure, you're allowed to be there.
I'm gonna have your permission.
Okay. Okay, I will follow in. Okay. And I'm following him. He, like relative to human years, how old would Ish?
He'd be like
800.
6 or 7.
Oh, okay.
But he's still like
Would you
5'9".
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's 35.
Yeah.
In actual years.
35. So yeah, I'll come in and try to locate, see who I can see.
What is that?
Look for
Romnish is out back, kind of like preparing some satchelized things. And Stark is in his room, looking to have just gotten up from a nap or maybe recovering from a late night outing.
The late night honk shoot.
And the Stark is up and kind of, raggedy considering he's all hair and got bedhead everywhere.
All hair.
But he greets you. Ah, Keeman, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you too. I'm glad to see you're back. I didn't really get a chance to catch up last time. We left in kind of a rush. But
Yes, lots of explosions.
oh yeah,
Much fun.
way too many. But yeah, how's it been?
Ah, it's good to see my family again. I didn't know if I would or not.
Yeah, I'm glad. They look very lively. It's been a bit. I'm glad to see them as well. This is you may have met him already. This is Din. He's accompanying me and keeping an eye on him a little bit. Developing trust at the moment. And we're about to go just like take him northward. Test his abilities a little bit. We wanted to know if any of the Wookiees would be interested in going and investigating an Imperial supply run up there as well with us. We don't need a huge force, but anybody that would like to as well. There may be some useful equipment that would need toted back. We'd likely fly as far as we can get and save some time that way.
Well, normally I'd go with you, but I just came back, so I'd like to spend some time with the family before going out again.
That's all right.
No.
But I have sent another troop of men east, following the track, the supply line, to see where it goes. We assume mines or tree cuts, Brenda says that is. So we assume they'll come back sometime the next day or two, but they may meet you there. I'll say, if you have anything that, in your success, if you have anything for them to bring back, just leave it. They'll collect it on the way back.
Can do.
Yes. As for what they're bringing, we're not entirely sure yet. They are heavily guarded as of late. We assume because of recent ongoings with camp disappearances and explosions, but thus is life at this point. So just beware. There could be some.
Alright. Thank you. That's helpful information. I think, I don't know how long we intend on staying, but maybe in a couple nights or so. Tomorrow night, maybe I'll do a fire, something at my home, or here in the village, it'd be fun to reconnect, have a little fun one night, tell stories and whatnot.
It would be wonderful. If that does happen, do come by. We'll bring some food.
I will let you know.
We better have a potluck with the Wookiees.
Wookiee potluck.
To be clear, we're not eating the Wookiees.
Yeah.
We are inviting Wookiees to the potluck.
What's Chess Bar? Speaking of, what's Chess Bar doing?
Jespar's still chilling on the ship. He's messing with something.
It's playing Angry Birds.
Stuff keeps like flying out of the cockpit. You're not sure what it is, but it's like a dust cloud, so you assume
He's cleaning out the
playing now.
He
started it himself.
He's like,
It is dying. It's like, get out of there.
I'll leave you guys to it.
Also, before you go, if you do see the other party that I've sent out, do tell Durler that Durler, his oldest son,
Oh, okay.
that I'm proud of him and hope he comes back safe.
I will.
It's his first time leading a
That's pretty
party.
funny. Yeah, I was gonna say that seems new.
He's
That's exciting.
That's all very.
I'm so proud of him.
I hope I can find him. I'll look
I'm
after
so proud of him. I hope he comes back safe.
Alive. Hopefully with all his players.
Yeah, those are some words that a quest giver should say.
Famous last words.
Yeah, we'll be going, but tell the girls hello for me and tell Wilmish as well.
They're out and about. The girls are.
This is wedding day.
I'll make sure to say something if I see them.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'll be off. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon. And I will leave, I don't know, somewhere. Probably gonna eat.
see what's on.
Once I reunite with you guys, I'll just convey that as well. They have a scout party out there now. If we have things that need moving, I'll leave it. And they will
Okay. Oh,
be
yeah.
in contact as well.
gonna.
There's something I want to do, but can't technically do it on this planet. I want a little droid. I keep forgetting I have the ability to have a droid companion. We have not come across like any places that have like
I'm sure
droids.
You know, I want.
You know what I really want? I forget what they're called. They're like the tiny probe droids. Huh?
I want a Viper.
I know one of the sisters.
I want a Viper.
Yeah, Rebels.
Yes,
She has like a one.
that's the one I've got.
Yeah. Either I want one of those or like a.
I just want a Viper droid.
I'm sure there's some parts somewhere in the village. I'm sure there's like scraps and stuff if you wanted.
If we go back to like the place where the droids attacked, no, but there wouldn't be anything small enough. I'd have to get like a crab droid or spider droid.
They both found parts for a couple of them in the villages, so that's a possibility.
I go with metal with like just a huge. You remember those giant like wheel droids?
Yes.
I would just roll up and put one of those.
Build yourself a net.
It's a great idea. I could make my own Gundam.
Dude, your armor class would be like 24.
Just armed cannons. Should be great.
So we're not going out tonight.
Yeah.
The supply line. Okay. I wanna. I don't remember how far it was, but the place where we found the orb and the Sith dagger. I want to go back there.
How far? Yeah, how far was that?
Trying to find another Sith.
I don't think it was a day's journey or anything. It was like maybe an hour or two long.
Oh, I'm not.
An hour or 2 hours.
Yeah, I would like to go there tonight and look around a little bit. The trees by the Sith ruins.
Are you going
But I'm
Okay, nobody comes with me. I'm not announcing that I'm going, I'm just going.
Okay. If you're not announcing that you're going, I'm probably preoccupied.
I done tented your sharpener.
We've been covered.
I don't like keep in mind.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So is it just you that was going that way?
Yeah, unless somebody else comes with me.
I want to go with Alex to build a droid.
No, I didn't say I was gonna. You know what? Yeah,
Let's build a
I
droid.
want to scavenge.
Yes.
I want to find some
I wanna
nice.
build-
I'll probably just like hang out at my shit. Watch me.
That's so sad. You're just gonna go hang out.
Can't we just talk to Mishwell and see if he knows what's on the supply run? I feel like he would know.
He's kind of big brain.
I'll talk to Mitchell while
Okay.
while they're doing.
I'll go with you for that because I want to know what I'm trying to plan out what's on the.
Yes, sir.
That's actually really cool.
Let's do it.
It's the first time I've seen it. I've seen
I forgot to introduce
White
myself.
Yeah, it's like it'll read the description on the box. It's like a weird alternate expanding.
In a galaxy filled with this possibility, Vader duels Luke aboard the second Death Star when Leia arrives revealing that she too is a Skywalker. Unable to confront both his children, he turns from the dark side and re-emerges as a Jedi once more clad all in white. He's like, oh, I have 2 kids? Well, I'm a good guy now.
Wow. Well, he ended up being a good guy. It's just too late the first time.
He was already.
So I think his lightsaber would be white too. I think everything is white.
So we'll say you guys go ahead and set out. You take the rappelling way down, or do you launch?
I jump.
Alright.
I'm not going near. I'm just gonna back up and just like.
So those 2 are scavenging. I'm going to the doohickey.
Okay.
Those 2 are.
Oh, we don't know where.
We're gonna talk to Mishwell.
So he's decided that we're gonna go look for some droid parts. I don't know where to go for that. So.
Okay.
You two can kind of discuss that however you want to. So you went ahead and left.
Yes.
And you two are going to missions. So what would you all like to do when arriving?
I don't know.
Us?
I don't really.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Me neither.
Find Mitchell.
Where
is
he?
He'd be in his home. He's rifling through some papers, writing on some things.
Come kick the door down and be like, we need to yeah, I guess we'll probably just knock and wait for him to open the door.
Yeah.
You hear the latch unlock and the door open. Mitchell's on the other side of the house, sitting in a corner.
I will pause for a second, like think about it. 'Cause that's kind of weird. But then I guess we'll. So I think we've decided we're going to go after the supply run. It's a little ways out, but we wanted to. We're curious if you know anything about what's going to be on that supply run. We're hoping we could plan ahead for what to do with what we get, what to look out for.
So, the one on the north side, the northeast route.
Immediately.
Okay.
starts
So
working on
that one usually is carrying anything from raw metals to munitions. You might be lucky enough to find minor explosives. Unsure what will be on individual caches, but the one tonight he rifled through some papers. If the pattern holds, it should be 2 caravans, totaling 10, 12-ish soldiers. But also you'll be looking for it looks like it's metals tonight.
Metals.
Might be some surprises. It's been a little heavy on security lately, so that could also change.
Okay.
But be prepared.
Okay. We appreciate it. We're more wanting to plan what to do.
Yeah, he's really kicking it up.
I think we were hoping for a little bit more explosive power to take care of the dam afterwards. But
We're working on that one.
yeah.
Waiting on word back from Coruscant.
All right. Well, thank you. I think that answers what we were looking for.
Of course, if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay, before we leave his house, does it look like, Din has been, like, comfortably staying there, or does it look like a spot was made for Din in Mitchell's house? Like, does he have room for Din in there?
It looks like Din's probably taken to the bed. And Mitchell's like got a meditation carpet set on the floor. And he's either sleeping there or
Meditation carpet.
Staying there.
Could I like look around just the village and see if there's like scraps or like just armor, weapons and stuff like that?
Yeah, sure.
When are we attacking the...
I'd like to do that.
Probably in a couple
Okay.
days, yeah.
Got it.
Because the Wookiees, there were Wookiees that went to check on it, and they're going to be back soon, right?
Possibly
Okay.
within the next few days, but we can just, we don't have to wait for them because we could meet them while we're up here.
True.
So we can leave as early as tomorrow.
Yeah. One, if they end up not coming back, it would be best if we headed out as early as possible to help them in whatever situation they find themselves.
Is that all you guys wanted?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wait, you're gonna work on your...
Yeah, I'm gonna. Cooper's looking for weapons and armor. I'm gonna go in hopes to find stuff to upgrade my armor, add on to modify my armor. I think he's going to go find the remnants of a droid junkyard or something.
I have no way of knowing like if there's like any like areas where there could be like dirty parts or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask any of you if you had like a scanner or something somehow to figure out.
I think when he does locate it, I was gonna meet up with him and go scavenge around that for a little bit.
I'm really just looking for anything useful or valuable that.
Yeah, it's chest party. He's better at tracking stuff.
He'll go with you if you ask him.
I'm gonna go to his ship, like, just like knock on his
He might know where it is.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. He's been here longer than we have.
Then he's been on the Force 4 longer than we have.
Hey, chest bar.
Hello, how are you doing?
Fine, how are you? Pull out the squibbles.
I am as well as a Trandoshan can do on a Wookiee platform.
Oh, so seething and
Where is
Cue
he
the-
parked? Is he also parked at
He's parked right in the main zone where you all parked last time.
Okay.
Nice.
in the main building?
Yeah.
Say, Shustar, you've been here for, well, let's say you've been on Kashyyyk for a while, right?
Indeed.
Do you perhaps know any remnants of droid parts anywhere in the forest at all? Sorry.
So, you're looking for parts?
Yeah.
Scraps?
Any
Yeah.
yeah. Anything shiny, I can get my little grubby mitts on.
Well, there's a dig site slightly west of here. It might have some remnants.
This isn't chess bar, this is Nathan.
All the camps we went to previously are probably likely to have some scrap. Other than that, we might have to go to Imperial Base, which will be fun.
No. Not right now.
No, thank you.
ATST.
Oh, if I can get me an AT.
We need a fire.
I go back to like our ship. Guys, look what I found.
We needed
Kind of what
fire.
we did.
I mean, this. Yeah.
And there's always the old wreckage site of one incursion out on the beach.
Where's that at?
You should have
That
started
is,
on the beach.
that's a ways west here, about halfway from here to Imperial Base.
Oh. Pick up an AT.
Do you think we could- Do you think we could take your ship to that spot?
I think we should. Let's do it.
Wait, hold on, don't go yet.
with them.
Hold on. Oh, do you want to?
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds fun.
oh, it's not like
I'm with.
we'll have to take your ship then, because this doesn't have enough room unless you want to sit on our laps. Which you're more than welcome to.
One of y'all have to be in the pooper.
Just curled up in there. Like, I'm ready.
It's freshly cleaned.
I'm sticking with.
I'm gonna radio the open channel for all of us. I'm just like calling like, hey guys. Vsauce here. Michael.
Michael.
I don't know. I'm holding it like this. Look at this gun. Michael. Hey,
What a dog.
me and Shesbar are going to find old. What'd you say it was? Wreckage site.
Yeah, there's a wreckage site on the western beach.
We're going to a beach that had a bunch of scrap and stuff. If anyone wants to come with, just radio me. Oop. Good luck telling me now.
Yeah.
And
I'll get that while I'm on my way back from Vistark's with Dan, and I'll just be like, it occurs to me you'll probably need sent into this pregnancy. Do you have a comment?
I have one that's bound to get it for emergency.
Okay, you're gonna get this one as well if you're gonna be working with us. So,
It's fun.
and then I will give.
Bro's got an iPod.
I will give him the frequency to comms system. So now you're two.
Bad man.
Yeah, count me in. I'm going.
Does anyone else want to go?
Yeah, I can come. We can take my ship.
Yeah.
Or
Alright.
probably enough room.
Cool. Let's meet up in 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
All right, Chessbar. We're gonna take what's his name?
Something.
Yes. That blue. Are you blue or
I'm like aqua gray blue.
that discolored organism? That non-squid person. We're gonna take his ship.
Discolored organism.
I'm gonna take my ship.
Organism.
Yeah, I hate that.
Say that to anyone who doesn't have fur.
I'm gonna take my ship separately as well. Just follow them along.
Okay. Alright, I'll just tell Chessbar that we're gonna take this ship.
Sounds good.
And I just like
go for a long time.
hold on, let me can I look around and make sure there's no Wookiees nearby as he like quickly like shuffles to the other side.
Yeah, nobody is aggressive or anything. A couple of them will give like side
As he
eyes.
steps out, just 15 Wookiees just jump him.
He did apologize.
Yeah, they're not hostile
Yeah.
anymore.
I still
They're
want to
tolerant.
make sure.
Well, he didn't kill any of them.
Yeah.
It was kind of bad at his own.
I don't think they ever really thought he was over it.
Probably not.
There
they're like, yeah, he's just kind of down there.
Stealing green.
He's been
Climb up here.
We've been up here for days and he hasn't noticed us once.
What
You
does
can wave
Chespar
at
look
him.
like? Is he more like orangey or yellowy or green? Or
More
what?
orange.
He's a this
Yeah,
kind of person.
this is
And what does he wear?
closer to that, to what he looks like.
He wears
Actually painted this as Chespar, so that's mostly accurate. He's just a weak way.
Oh my gosh.
And he's a little browner than I would have liked.
Wow, dude. He's a little browner.
More orange, less brown.
Sorry,
yeah,
I
sure.
This colored organism.
Well, it didn't work.
No, so we didn't do it anyhow.
Yeah, well, I'll go to the ship. Just wait there.
So the three of you and Chespar are going, right?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to go?
You take
Sounds good.
Do you tell us that or you
Yes.
just okay.
So,
No, I didn't pull up the
town
tickets
or
or
anything. Or
anything.
you going with just with
I was probably gonna look in town before we met up for that.
Yeah, there goes
See if
the
there's
trial
a-
room.
You and me to go.
Just dies.
I
swear to God, if
probably
Chespar kills
go to a place in that last time.
Yeah.
Like all the weird things. The most you would have found there would have been more
If
structured
Chespar kills him, I'm just stepping away from D&D for
very
good.
forever.
disrepair.
Just retiring.
Some maybe functional thermal detonators.
Maybe
And
functional.
just regular old
One way to find out.
stormtrooper
Just
blasters.
Okay, well I'll probably take all of the thermal detonators.
Okay.
That are made.
Those will run you about 50 credits each.
Oh, 50 grand. Okay.
Yeah, they.
How many are there?
They are solid. There are three.
Three of
Two
them?
of which probably work, and one of which maybe.
Okay.
It looks dented on one side, so.
I'd like to talk the price down on the two that are not dented. It's
Okay.
like, 25 grand.
Man, here, let me see.
Vomit sauce.
It's a 9.
That's alright, I got it.
Let's go.
Let me measure my eyes.
I'll do 30.
That's a deal.
Deal.
So I'll take 2 thermal detonators for 60 credits.
It goes even lower. Okay. Auction.
Did you see how like caked up Goku is?
I said safety giggles. There's no
Look at the future safety giggles.
Just throwing us back. You see that, Nathan?
What?
Look at Goku. He's got a dumpy. Oh, Kakarot ass.
Oh my god.
Baked up, bro.
Caked up Kakarot.
Okay. After that, I'll just go to my ship.
I'm leave with that.
So, setting off, you kind of start heading towards the western beach. I'd say you probably follow the beach as it is.
Yeah.
Until Chespar will point something out. You start to see like this really burnt out inlet into the island, and this Chespar's like right there. That's it. And you start kind of make a perception check. Anybody's in the cockpit.
Perceive.
Surprised hero.
That one.
Yo.
It was on a 2, like in between a 2 and a 20, and then the napkin went out of the way and it fell onto it.
Nice.
And I also have
Plus a little girl's night.
Alright. So, with all that fun stuff, you see a whole lot is taking place here.
You see
I'll
one
give you some
trillion.
bonus because it's naps.
Okay.
But you can see wreckage of what looks like a battle. There are AT-ATs just standing in the water,
Yeah.
like coming up to the island, coming up the beach. There's 3 or 4 of them, and one's kind of like dumped down into the water, been fallen over, and the other 2 have like, from the midsection of their head up is visible. But going into the island, it looks like some trees have been burnt down.
Yeah.
There's some standing bases here that are fairly dilapidated. The beach is covered in footprints, even still.
Yeah.
Really deep impressions. What looks like maybe speeder bike lanes. And the wreckage kind of softens but goes further back into the trees behind.
Before I set the ship down, I like to set up my probe droid just to scan the area. Make sure there aren't any like scratches or anything.
I'll say with the natural 20, that you use that as well for the probe droid, and it goes through and starts to inspect some of the wreckage and the stuff on the beach. It is demolished. This was a battle for the ages. ever happened here. You see a lot of stormtrooper corpses, Wookiees, but also some like of the green rebel gorilla looking suits.
Yeah.
This was a big battle. There's a couple wrecked speeder bikes that seem to have been shot down. Power coils blown out the back, all that fun stuff. You see chunks of heavy armor that has just been exploded and left. Wreckage everywhere. Imperial instruments, all sorts of stuff.
Alright.
Tubo?
And if you haven't inspect what you can of the AT-ATs, they are thoroughly covered in vines and sea life that has just kind of crawled up into the inside. It looks really cool, but you probably would have to be able to breathe water if you needed to see that.
Well, I can.
So that's
Alright.
the state of things.
So I just, after that, the probe droid reports back, I just land the ship on the beach.
Easy enough to do.
I see all like the shiny like mechanical parts and shit, and this is the sound I make.
What is that?
This is JoJo laugh. His name was Boingo.
Boingo.
Gosh.
Nice. Just having panic attack with all the shit.
I'm having a seizure.
Yes, Shespar, as soon as it lands, he takes off out the ship and just starts like rummaging through the sand, everything. He is thoroughly fascinated.
He's like,
Whoa.
Yeah.
is there like any like visible like droid parts or anything?
From the beach, there is rubble, like things that have just kind of like washed ashore from probably the AT-ATs that are stuck in the water. You can see some smaller things that might constitute some sort of electrical wiring, things you could use as droid parts.
I'll go to the shore and see what's washed up.
Make an investigation check for me if you will.
Now to find the speeder if it's one that actually works. If there is speeder? Yes.
Make either a technology or an investigation check for me.
I'll take investigation.
19.
19. Alright. Rummaging through a lot of these things.
Also 19.
With your squirrel-like technology senses as you do, you find a lot of parts. It's an AT-AT, so there is tons of wiring, tons of metal housings. You have all sorts of electrical components. You find several really good things that you could probably use to fix just about anything you pull. No ID9 shells on the beach, but you find pretty much everything you need to repair one, including but not limited to the tools and wiring, any kind of supports. You find pieces of a motherboard you could probably rewire, but
painter.
Pretty much everything but that.
I'll take
all the shit.
I'd like to have my probe droid just like search the beach, and then I'm gonna dive into the water. Well, I'm gonna like take most of my armor and clothes off and whatnot.
Did you have your
my shoulder cannon. So yeah, I take off like pretty much everything, and I just have like my compression underwear or whatever, like leg stuff. And then I leave my weapons there, except I keep my war sword and then I'll hold out. And I dive into the water and go to the AT-ATs.
So, there are 3 different ones.
Yeah.
And you can see the one that is kind of kneeled over has actually, like the front leg has fallen off and is buckled. And the 2 others are just standing there kind of frozen in motion.
Okay. I'll probably go to one of the ones that's standing up.
Okay. So, the first, I'd say the closest one to you has the hatch on the bottom.
Don't do
It's
it.
just out.
Okay.
It's probably somewhere down on the floor.
Yeah.
Just got it.
So you can get in pretty easy.
Okay, so yeah, I just go swim up inside of it. And then
I think we would put him as dad.
I think I have like a glow stick or something that I can use for like. I also have dark vision, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have dark vision.
Okay.
Can I see shit's
So first thing you see when you like poke your head in, there's like 5 different fish that just like snap onto you. Just kind of rotate around very cautiously. Excuse me.
Not the fish.
And the next chance you get to like move a little bit, they dart out and
Okay.
go out into the deeper ocean.
Alright. I just kind of want to explore the inside, see if there's any like leftover equipment or just anything valuable.
Yeah, make a technology or investigation check, if you will.
I get a 10.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Plus
Wow! That's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Okay.
We were
using
rolling all
technology
my
or
rolls.
investigation.
I'll just do technology, I guess.
So everything in here is pretty much in pristine condition. Pretty much anything you want you can use,
Okay.
as long as you know how to unwaterlog it.
Yeah.
Because it has been underwater for a long time. Anything from control implements to targeting computers to weapon operating handles. Anything you want in here, you pretty much have access to.
Okay. Sweet.
There is one trooper laying like out by the command desk who went down with the ship.
I thought he was alive. He's just like.
Just chilling there.
He's underwater. Yeah, he's boned. His armor's in pristine condition, if you want that. But he is rotted out and probably been eaten. Not Stormtrooper, but like AT Dragger armor.
Oh, the big
cone helmet
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, that thing is
Oh,
Weird.
It looks so goofy.
They do look like that dude's helmet.
Nice.
I get a
Custom gunner helmet.
That would be. Their helmets are cool.
They're very cool. I like the
The shape of the helmet. Okay. I'll probably just examine most of it and see whatever I think I'll need. And I'll probably just take a lot of the pieces and whatnot.
scrap to reset
Yeah.
the ship. Sounds good. It's just particle flying.
No, it's
That's
not.
Topher.
Oh, it's Topher.
Whoops.
Is there? Did you say there's like buildings too? Like
Yes.
Imperial buildings.
There's some dilapidated mobile deployment bases that are just kind of like set up.
Dated.
Yeah.
Bam.
Update these nuts.
I don't think you want that.
But with Micah's 21, you're looking for a working speeder, right?
Yep.
Anything you discover with confidence that anything that is fully functional has been moved out of here already. So anything that you would want to get from a speeder, you'd have to repair yourself in order to get working. There are 3 mostly functional bodies, but two of them have the power cells blown out the back. They got shot and exploded. And the other has the steering handles ripped off, and it seems to have been like cracked in half. Not fully split in half, but it was hit by something pretty hard. Most of the wiring is intact, most of it. So you just have to replace some things and combine parts in order to get one functional.
Could I do that?
If you want to spend some time and work on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that a technology check you made earlier, or was it investigation? Investigation. Okay. Now I'll need you to make a technology check in order to see how well and how long it takes you to do that.
That's a 5. What is technology?
Oh,
plus 2. That's 7.
Okay. So the damage on these is pretty hefty. They figure high tide has probably hit them a couple times.
Yikes.
And they are going to be very difficult to work through. You can spend the course of 2 or 3 days out here if you like, working on it. But in today you could not get it functional. Yes.
So the parts that I found, what was it for?
It's like general repair parts. I'll say it's scrap in the sense that it is recyclable. So when you find something that's broken, you can repair it.
Is there? So I want to go to like one of the the Imperial buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and get in there. There's a door.
Yes.
Stormtrooper's face.
Well, there used to be a door, but there are now
It is no
6 parallel or linear shots that have blown holes in the wall where the door was.
Can I crawl?
So the door is just blasted off and laying in the building. It's dented up and all kinds of a mess.
I can fit in there, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can fit through each of the holes inside the building.
Nice.
So that you can have plenty of easy
I
ways.
want to crawl in there.
Alright.
The little rat that I am.
So inside this building, it looks to have been a command tower for some turrets that may or may not have once existed, but do no longer are functional. All the lights are off. Everything is dark in here if it weren't for the light outside. But there's 3 terminals. There's a storage container looking thing. There's several compartments along like the area here where there'd be a shelf. There's rubble everywhere, dirt, dust, sand, tree limbs, grass. It's kind of messy in here.
I want to try and open all the compartments and stuff. Are they like easy to open or is it like locked?
Make an investigation check for me.
I do have a fusion cutter.
Perfect.
So I'm just saying that I have that.
Make it with advantage.
If they're hard to open,
How
they're not
would we
hard to
never
open.
use that?
That's a weapon, is what that is.
Fusion cutter would be so
You
useful.
said that was for investigation.
Yes.
Take that thing to a stormtrooper's kneecaps. Don't you still all of his feet?
Jesus Christ. So that's a man.
So Charles talking about the Jedi.
Yeah.
That's 21.
Alright. So you take your time going through here, searching every drawer, every compartment, and rummaging through different piles of debris. You find some pretty cool stuff. Somebody left his comlink here, so you have a free comlink. There is a wristpad
On an
that
Imperial
is
channel.
not functional right now, but could be repaired pretty easily. Just been waterlogged. There is a full suit of Stormtrooper armor in the crate. So if you want that, it is untouched by weathering, whatever.
Not like I can wear that, but I'll take it with me at least.
Mhm.
I'll find some way to sell it.
There is an R2 unit head that has been mounted on one of the little spots at the counter where a terminal would be. So you figure there's a droid brain inserted in some of this. So that is a fully functional droid brain. If you would like to
I want
use
to
that,
reach up in there. Take it out.
grab it.
I mean, I've got parts, now I just need the body of a droid.
And also you find a compartment with a little tray in it that's about that deep, about that long, and has a little lid.
Cut that bitch open.
So about halfway through removing it, removing the top, you're like, oh, this one just flipped open.
I was having fun with it, it's fine.
You finished cutting it off.
Yeah,
This is why
finish
not.
the job.
And inside are 2 slightly charred shells for ID9 seeker droids. One has been missing.
Wonder
Used
who's
to be
charred
3.
Yeah.
The 2 of them
I don't know how
have
that.
been slightly carbonated, as it is when you get fire close.
Hey, that looks cool though.
So,
Good.
those are yours for the future.
I'll take that.
So a droid shell and a droid brain, what else do you need?
The body.
The droid brain is technically an upgrade for a ship or appliance. So, like, if you
Droids are
want
flying.
an
Upgrade your
automated
washing machine.
speeder,
The droid is.
yeah, you could put it on your speeder and it'll fly to you whenever you need it.
What kind of droid brain was it again?
It's a Type 1 droid brain.
Oh, Type 1.
What was type 1 again, sorry?
So there are 3 different types of droid brains.
Oh,
One
fuck.
of droids.
Yeah.
The droid brains are for ships and running other things. Like the Type 1 droid brain R2 unit is like the thing with the lava thing that we saw in Mandalorian.
The tall
That
R2.
Long limbed
It's
thing?
the head part of that,
Yeah.
and it's used to function like food stands, small speeders, machines that are not difficult to operate but is hard for you to code and useless to give like a full life. So you just like throw it in there and it takes over a simple function. The droid brain on Cooper's ship is technically Jigsaw, but it functions the whole ship. It has like big functionality over a lot of things in a large system, whereas a Type 2 would be slightly more simple, able to do complex functions, and usually goes on an actual droid body for mobility.
So let's say if I wanted to insert that brain into a very deadly droid, what would be the outcome?
You could operate the husk of it,
Yeah.
As long as it has integration for droid brain. It would take some work, but
Do you
it's
think it'd be
doable.
possible if I could like actually like jump in if I had like a droid that's big enough for me, can I jump in and operate it myself?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually an engineering discipline.
Oh sweet.
Yep.
The mech.
You have the armor mech engineering.
Okay, I'm the astrotech companion too.
Yeah. So you can make some things work with that.
So I got the droid brain.
I like
and what was the other thing in the whole container that I unnecessarily cut open? What was
2
that?
ID9 droid shells. You're unsure if they're operational or anything yet, but they are both out of charge right now. So you'll have to look into that later. Unless you want to charge them.
What's it supposed to be?
They're the little seeker probe droid things you're looking for.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There's 2 of them that may or may not be functional.
Are they both like what condition are they in?
They're both nearly pristine, save for the little charring from the heat of your fusion cutter.
Yeah. Oh.
It didn't
I didn't know.
damage it,
I don't know why I didn't think of just opening it.
That's
you
okay.
you needed to use a fusion cutter.
Yeah.
Hey, it works.
All right. Well,
That box will never close again.
I'm gonna take those. And what time of day is it?
It's roughly, it's later in the day, getting probably closer to 4 o'clock, 5. Sundown's around 7 or 8.
Is there a way for me to like turn on those droid shells?
Sure.
That's possible.
If you want to spend some time and work on getting those powered up, you can go ahead and do so if you like.
Yeah. Let me go back. Let me go back to the Cooper ship at least.
Okay, then
Instead
that
of just chilling in this
go back
room
to
that
the
has
ship.
no light.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
If you go back to the ship, he has a droid bay, which
Yeah.
you can just like throw them in there and it'll charge them for you.
I will do that.
And that'll take about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do I think Chessbar is competent enough to maybe ask him for help with the speeder that I'm working on?
You don't know much of shit about
Yeah,
ship.
you don't really know anything
You
about
met
that
just
before.
about like 15 minutes ago.
He's
Yeah,
a
can I-
Trandoshan, and he took off and was looking at stuff.
I'm gonna ask whoever's closest. What's his
You should
deal?
radio me.
Roll for
Yeah,
closeness.
I'm good.
Roll
I'm
for
good.
closeness.
Roll for. Can you do that? Because I'm at the ship, right? Well,
Everybody.
Well, like what?
Cooper's still underwater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're the water guy.
And
Water guy.
And you're on the ship. Chespar would be the closest.
Yeah.
I'm not asking
Yeah.
him. I'm not asking him. I'm just gonna go and ask him.
Yeah.
I-
I have to
might
wait
be
for them to
smart.
charge
Yeah.
anyway. So you want to radio me?
Yeah, sure. So, is
Hey, man.
is Chessbar like? Is he stupid or something? It's like,
You don't know.
what's his deal?
Or are you radio?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ask me
radio.
that?
Yeah, I'm gonna radio and ask you. It's like,
On the open.
can I trust him to help
On
me
the
build
open
this?
That Chespar is on.
Can you
Chespar is-
hear
Chespar
It's the open channel. I mean, you just.
Stupid is as stupid does.
It's just for like.
I'm just gonna lay.
I'm just walking through the
Should I be
forest.
worried if I? Would it be? Is something gonna break if I ask him to help me build this speeder?
Chessbar has no response.
Can I trust this guy to help me?
I don't know if he has that capability. If you need help, I'm more than welcome to offer my services.
Yeah, sure.
Something.
I mean, he's charged
Yeah.
for it. I mean,
That'd be great.
I don't know.
it kind of works.
We're just lost.
I just dropped in, bro.
His ship does technically work.
It functions.
Yeah.
I just took a bunch of like parts to repair the ship if it ever got broken.
I'm gonna
Nothing insanely
find
cool.
him and help him with his. Well, maybe we go find him.
Stupid. This is stupid.
Sounds good.
It's like a walk up. It's like,
Walk up.
oh, is that a speeder bike? Yes, It's a voice you hear.
Yes, sir.
What are you trying to do with this?
So I have 3 good ones, pretty much, good-ish, and I'm trying to compile them to make one working.
If they were good, they would work.
Yeah. They're less than functional, but usable.
So what do you need my help with?
Just manual labor, getting it done.
Manual labor.
Just myself. This is gonna take a while.
Alright. I'll help with that.
We'll take technology check.
Tech check. Tech check.
That's unfortunate. That's a 7.
It's better.
That's sad.
About halfway through the day's work,
I blow up.
you all are making some progress. It's slow going. You have waterlogged components, you have exploded shells, you have batteries that don't want to work. About halfway through that, you hear some rustling in the bushes, like just beyond the ridge where you all are working.
It's just one.
I was.
And you hear clang, 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 and something lands in the sand. And you all turn around, and there is another speeder that has been thrown off of the ridge behind you, and is now halfway embedded in the sand. And then Shespar lands on top of it. I found you something. I don't know much about it, but I can move them.
I'm just gonna say.
Well, when he crashed into the sand like
Shespar,
that.
why did you throw it?
How did he throw it?
How big is it compared to him?
It is about twice as long as he is.
Oh my god.
Well, most of the weight is like in the back.
Oh.
So he was like the front as a lever.
Just threw a speeder down.
I know what I can do, and what I do is
Throw.
not very smart, but I can do it anyways. Good luck. He just kind of traces back off to the ship.
Wait, does it work?
Here, I'm gonna run up to the speeder and see if it works.
Just make an investigation check.
Can I help him?
Yes, so you can either both go or one with advantage.
Roll with advantage. Much better.
You said with investigation.
Yes.
That'll be.
Intake
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's intelligence, yeah.
That's 14.
14.
Yeah.
This seems to have a lot of the parts you're missing.
Let's go.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Digging it back out is going to be the hardest part of getting parts out.
Chest bar.
That part should be good at digging. He's got claws.
Yeah.
We left.
Did you make that noise?
No. That's why I was looking at you. Because
I didn't make that noise either.
What was that?
It weren't Cooper. It came from the staircase.
Oh.
Might have been the bathroom door closing.
Maybe.
I thought you were looking at me like when I didn't do
No,
that.
I was also confused.
But you figure you probably have better parts in this one than the other 3 combined. So if you want to, you can try and dig this one out and fix it, or you can just combine parts.
I'm gonna do that.
Do it.
Sorry.
He did give me 2 options. He said, "I'm going to do that."
Sorry, I'm gonna dig the one out.
Okay.
And then try to fix it out.
Here, I'll assist with just like.
Then
Oh, you can dig
both
too.
of you make a survival check.
Oh yes.
It's not too good.
Mike, are you still wearing your helmet?
Yeah.
Y'all got a good one.
I'll let you use athletics if you so desire.
Oh yeah. Can I do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you
No, that was worse. That's a negative one. Let me not do that.
I
Let
rolled
me find.
to have Shespar help you all.
No, I'm gonna do
And
survival.
you got a 3. Minus 2.
Oh, there's a one. Oh, poor
So he's
guy.
like,
No, go.
Needed the sucker.
Go to.
10.
I got a 5.
Okay. Collectively, it takes some time. You get it pretty well dug out by the time it starts to get dark. It's getting closer to about 7:30. You all have it pretty well set up on top of the sand and dirt where it's not going to fall, and it is now functional. And not functional, but it is functionally operatable, where you can work on things.
Wow.
Well, should we just camp out here tonight, or should we go back to?
I got my shit.
Has my probe droid found anything? Like,
Anything in particular, it can't go under the water.
okay, yeah.
But it's found similar things to what you saw previously, with a little more detail. Like you see some detailed instruments in some of the buildings that were
Okay. Gotcha.
So is it? You got pteranodons stuck in your.
You want me to go beat him real quick?
Interesting.
Okay.
Sounds like someone's really struggling to open a door.
So it's pretty scary. Okay. Sounds like cranking.
"What's Charles doing?"
I'm trying to get through the forest, right?
in the forest.
We've been out there for
Yes. I'll say you get there with pretty good pretty good time. Being one person, you know the
moving
way.
alone, you can move faster.
Yeah. So you get there in roughly an hour and 10, 15 minutes.
I hate to be
This
the guy who's alone doing his own thing.
is a familiar entranceway, which is a somewhat dilapidated entrance. What would you like to do?
I want to go to where he found the Sith dagger.
So you make your way forward. Thankfully, the traps are all still disarmed. So you take your path off to the right, over the little area, full of rocks. Make a perception check for me.
So what? I'm sorry, I was curious. What time of day is it right now?
For you all, it's roughly 7:30.
So is this him
Well,
right now, or is this
Closer
him
to
earlier?
3 o'clock.
Earlier in the day.
Okay, I was just wondering. I didn't know if this was like present.
Well, if I use my passive perception, I get a 14. If I use my perception roll, I get a 14.
Oh.
I think it's 14.
All right.
What are you doing?
I was hanging out at the
deeper
village.
into the darker areas of the place.
I
Swear
I
you
didn't
see
want to
shadows
go
start-
look at stuff, and he
You're not
didn't
quite sure
mention
what it
anything
is,
about his
but-
trip.
Oh,
So
I'm just
like throwing
on the
knives.
lightsaber
I
on
think.
So you make your way.
And that's what I was like,
my
oh my
form, I can
god.
just draw my lightsaber without even action.
Exactly.
I figured I'm just.
But yes, you
Messing
make
with
your way
whatever
into
weapons
this
they have
small
in the
little room
room.
with
Yeah.
rubble filling most of it, and you find the
I'm
same
bored. I
hatch,
found this axe. I
and you
started
head
throwing
down
it
into
in
that.
Sacred tree. The Wookiees are starting to come after
I would
you.
also like to use
Whatever they
two
say.
abilities.
And I don't even speak it, so I'm just like, what's wrong?
Force sight and
Yeah,
sense
they're all
force. I would like to use both of those basically at the same time.
So you can see
Just
and then
100
sense where they
Wookiees
are.
in that
Yes.
Okay.
So with foresight you can sense like life forms, and with sense force you can obviously see the force.
So with your sense force, you feel a dark presence in this room. This was in fact, this whole building emanates evil force. Like this is very, very much the dark side's habitat. You get like that sickening feeling in your stomach just by existing in this place. But with your foresight, you can see a heavy remnant of where that dagger used to be in the box. And then a smattering of little circles all over the floor where there were Sith coins. The items themselves now residing in your backpack. On the bed in this room, there is an imprint of just a man that just emanates dark force. Though the bed doesn't seem to be disturbed or anything, there's just that imprint of permanent existence where there's just stained. You get the feeling that this room has been desecrated by D&D terms. So it is full of this evil energy. But you feel, with your force sense, somewhere there is an extremely potent, but tiny, dark source somewhere in this room. You can't quite see where it is, but you get the feeling that it is hiding behind something in the eastern direction, which is in one of the walls. Like, this is just a four-walled bedroom.
Right.
It just has a ladder as the only way up.
Well, I'd like to utilize my random lightsaber.
Also, what is the description on your foresight? Can you
Foresight.
see through walls?
Yes.
Probably
Let's
blocked
see.
by the
You shift your vision to see through the use of the force, colors fade, and inanimate objects appear as shades of gray for the duration you gain font benefits. Living things glow with the power of the force. Those with an affinity for the light side glow blue, with an affinity for the dark side glow red, and those with no attunement glow yellow. How bright they glow is determined by their connection to the force. I gain blind sight to 30 feet, and I have an advantage on perception checks that rely on sight against living targets.
Okay.
I don't think it necessarily makes me see through stuff, but I also do gain blind sight, which goes hard.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Real quick, Zach, could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you run upstairs and take a picture of the recipe for apple pie filling that is in the Star Wars cookbook? Sorry.
I thought it was going to be something like really important.
No, it is entirely separate.
Pie,
You find a recipe for pie.
the dark side pie.
Dark pie.
There's a
There's
lot
Sith
in
cookies
the wall.
upstairs.
Flavor
Um,
evil.
But yeah, with your lightsaber, what are you gonna do?
What does
Well,
evil taste like?
you said that there was something behind the eastern wall.
The most evil flavor.
Right.
Cinnamon's good, bro.
Okay, so and I can determine the direction of my sense force.
Yes.
If I have a direct line of sight, I can pinpoint it, but I don't believe I do.
Not direct.
Okay, so I'd like to basically cut a man-sized hole in the eastern wall with my lightsaber.
All right.
It's a complete.
So you take your time, sawing through the solid stone and slowly making your hole. Make a perception or a force ability check for me, if you will.
Well, am I perceiving a living thing?
No.
If so, okay.
Technically.
4. Plus force ability is wisdom perception. So it's 8.
Okay.
Don't perceive very hard.
So this first little doorway cut, it's a stone wall. You can't really see anything that would stick out. Yeah. That's kind of where you're at with that.
Okay.
That took about 5-6 minutes.
I will keep trying. Just keep making holes, keep trying to find something behind this wall.
I'll say eventually you chop enough chest squares in the wall that you do find something. You are cutting through the wall, and then you like get a free movement where it just cuts quickly.
Alright.
There is a false doorway here that you couldn't see previously because it is extremely well hidden. Looks to be almost the exact same as the wall itself. But inside there is a small bag. It's like a brown fabric bag with a little cinched top. You can't see anything in it, but that thing is glowing red hot.
How far is it from me?
It's within arm's reach. You can reach into the compartment.
I'm not going to grab it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to pull it out with the force.
Okay.
Yeah. Just set it on the ground.
So you reach out with the force and you grab this bag, and it is fighting every inch of the way. And you set it on the ground, and it hits with a smaller.
Just with the force, open it.
And a bright red light flies out of it. In your force vision, you can see this is emanating extreme dark force energy.
I'm free. I'm free.
Kind of pushing you aside. You see what looks very familiar to you.
What is it?
Something you recently put in your lightsaber. It is a red lightsaber crystal.
God damn it! I wish I was there.
Cracked up the side.
Is that a Cosmos lightsaber? Oh, that'd be cool.
So no lightsaber, just a crystal.
Just the crystal. Bring it back.
I'm going to close the bag.
Okay.
I'm going to wrap it up in something just to make sure it's pretty well sealed. Then I'm going to put it in my back pocket, basically.
Alright.
I don't want to touch the crystal directly, but I'll figure out something to do with that.
I have a theory that he Cosmos. I gotta figure that out.
Hopefully I find out he has it. If I
Purify the crystal, make it white.
Exactly.
I'll figure something out. And do I find, like, is there anything else other than this lightsaber crystal that's just really standing out in this whole ruin?
Putting that in your backpack and starting to ignore it, you start to feel most of the energy in the room has sort of dissipated.
Right.
That was a very potent source of the energy.
I'd say.
Irradiating the entire room like that.
Yeah. Take pictures with mirrors.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That is so good.
A picture with mirrors.
Yeah, they couldn't get a camera close enough. It fried it.
For what?
The elephant's foot.
Yeah, in Chernobyl.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just a liquid metal. It just fries everything in like a 200-foot radius.
That's cool.
It's crazy. But yes, all the remnants still stay here, the stains of the coins and whatnot. But other than that seems to be the only thing that was really in this room
Okay.
in particular.
I guess I'd just like to patrol the rest of the room, see if anything stands out. Keep my eyes open.
I'll say at this point, the durations of those are 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they're over, I'd like to kind of recast them and keep it going. I'll be using a lot of force points, but I assume I'm going to take a nap before next time.
So kind of making your way through the rest of the place. Things of note, the big room where you got the orb that you pondered previously, it has turned to ash.
The room?
All of the fancy stone and ornament stuff, it's all just become ash, and there's a dirt room with just a pile of ash in the center.
And it didn't do that when I grabbed it.
Nope.
Anything in this room?
Make a perception check. Or an investigation check, your choice.
Does a 23 do anything?
Investigation or perception?
What's investigation? It's investigation. It's intelligence? No, we'll go perception.
Looking around the room, the dust pile doesn't seem to have been disturbed in a long time. But in the walls, there's like little tubes that seem to be like reaching out of the room. You assume maybe animal tunnels. They're tiny. And you've only seen either insects or huge creatures that just like, fall off trees and kill people. So you're not quite sure what those could have been.
Like, do they look like they were dug out or burned out, or?
They are pristine. Like, solid. Looked like you yanked a pool noodle out of tightly compacted dirt. Like, it is clean and smooth holes.
Just going out straight from the center of the room?
They're going out from different spots of the walls. Like, they're kind of scattered all over.
Okay. Nothing's really standing out about them. They're just holes.
Right.
I'm gonna stab a hole in the wall and see what my lightsaber looks like in comparison.
It almost looks like roots when you think about it for a minute. But stabbing your saber into the wall takes a minute for the dirt to heat up and melt away. It smells like earth, really strong. But you pull your lightsaber back out, and it has like the warped, burned holes.
So it's just a different thing entirely.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. And again, now I'm not sensing anything particular.
Not particularly, no. I'd say there's maybe a very, very faint remnant of dark side force from the ash in the center of the room.
Okay. So it was probably a reaction of exploding the orb.
Mm-hmm. That'd be it.
Other than that, I don't think there's much in this ruin. Something stands out.
You just turn around and somebody's standing behind you.
I would know. I would know. I should know. Unless he's not real. I don't know. But yeah, if there's anything else in the room that stands out, I'll check it out. But other than that, I'll probably just head back.
Everything else you all seem to have been plundered already. Doesn't seem to be anything fancy that you haven't seen.
Well, I've obtained something.
Yes.
I'll head home.
Again, safe passage seems to have simmered down quite a bit. And that'll put you back right at around 6:37.
Alright. I've done my mission.
If you all give me just a second, I do have to go do something real quick. Yeah.
I told you the wrong one.
Oh, sorry.
That's my fault.
Fight is very important. The Star Wars pie.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Whenever you first played, I thought it was Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
No. It feels like it is.
Yeah, don't know what you're gonna do with that crystal. I'm not gonna give it to the rat.
Why'd you do that?
You could just make another lightsaber.
I could, I'm considering. I don't care if it's red.
Or bleed it.
It's already
unbleeded. Unbleeded.
You could have like the shorter lightsaber.
Yeah, you showed us either.
Yeah, I'll figure that better way out.
All this pie talk making me hungry.
It's like 1 o'clock.
I haven't had anything to eat yet.
Same.
We can eat something like a fun thing.
Yeah, that sounds.
It is 1:30.
1:26. Sorry.
You really
It really, really bugs me.
I honestly.
It's like, it's not 4 minutes later. I don't know. I don't make fun of people for doing that, but I always like have to say, like, it's not.
I'm so angry!
Follow me to the
It's not 1:30.
Dear God.
Peter. Watch this game.
Watch this game.
Here we have the recipe card to the recipe stack.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Recipes nuts.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
We are back.
I've just kind of been chilling in village, I guess. I probably went home. You ever went home? Yeah.
Yeah, he lives here.
Yeah. And also, like, considering there were damages to the village and whatnot, I'll probably tell them to stay at my place as well. They're open to it. Probably would have visited the Kashyyyk spa.
Honestly, that doesn't sound that bad.
Shattered.
And maybe gone to the forest floor just for a little bit to look for some sleep. Slime.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Keeping an eye out for Wick if he's ever gonna come to the house at all. But left me out for him this morning, so yeah, I guess just wait for them to return so I can get them situated at home.
When you want to get something to eat, Yurlaka and Kalush are also working there now.
Oh, okay.
One of the fatalities in the previous attack was the previous keeper. But they had been studying under and working in the kitchen, so they take it over now.
I'm gonna catch up with them a little bit as well that I'm eating.
Real.
Is that everything you guys want to do?
Yeah, are you guys done at the beach? We can probably head back. If you want, we could probably fit the speeders in the ship.
Which one?
Go to
the one we
Arts Control. I'm gonna go to him and ask him about
Shut down.
I gotta know he's smart.
I was
He's a
worried
little
for a minute.
force
That was gonna
guy.
break it.
I did too. I was concerned.
I'd like to ask him about
At first, I thought
how I
fell
could
out
go
of a
about
tree.
Yeah.
verifying it or what I should do
That
with
was
it.
like a random encounter or something.
You arrive
Just for fun.
at his doorstep. You give a knock. The door does not open this time. Takes a second. And the door, the latch flips open.
Darth Vader!
And it slowly creaks open to see with one eye. Oh, okay, sorry. And then he opens the door. What do you have with you? Who do you have with you? He quickly shuts the door. May I?
Sure.
He opens it up and like picks up a crystal in his hand.
Just casual.
So it's safe to touch?
I hope so.
As his hand just like.
He shakily turns and lets it fall to the ground. What? How? Where? Where did you find this?
Old Sith ruins we explored not too long ago, last time we were here.
This bleeds dark force energy. I know you feel that.
Yeah. That's how I found it.
Oh
I figure it's better than the rat having it.
You really have to call me that? Like,
this could be a part of what the Empire is looking for here on this planet. There's many old ruins. Some of them plundered, some of them not so much.
Is there
What they're looking for. They're looking for crystals.
any way to fix this thing?
I believe so. Make a persuasion check.
he asked that.
did the same.
My people are innately attuned.
Pretty racist.
Have minor
All the green
abilities.
people look the same.
So not a
Grinch
Jedi per
too.
se, but close to
Which is
one.
amazing.
how we survived so
And
long.
a savant.
That's deep in that.
No
That's
Jedi.
how long he's survived. That's how we survived so long.
Indeed, if somehow you can cleanse this foul energy, I'd say it would make a loyal weapon.
Intriguing.
But if not, it should be destroyed just the same.
I'll
Shoot it.
wrap it up again. And again, place it in my backpack.
I believe in you. I believe you will do the correct thing.
I'll certainly try to.
Best of luck, and may the force be with you.
You didn't say always. You're fucked.
It'll wear off.
It'll wear off.
It lasts for one day.
It's a 30-second buff.
Yeah,
30 seconds. That's so little.
knowing the information that I know now, I think I'm gonna wrap it up and keep it safe. Try and keep it on my person.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Yeah. Other than that, I'll just go meditate or sleep or something. I'm done for the night.
Best of luck, and if you need anything, I will be as much of a help as I can.
Yeah.
And he returns to his desk.
I would return to kick shit, but it's not here yet.
And he would have radioed over saying you all can stay at his place too, if you wanted.
Why am I
Whose place?
Our ship is on the way.
Keeman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go rest in your house.
Arrest?
I'm gonna.
Cardiac.
Who's cardiac and why is he arresting our grandpa?
Oh, are the droids finished charging?
Yes, by the time you get back to the ship, they are fully powered and ready to rock and roll.
Turn on as a see that you're not in an imperial.
Okay, well I wanna stay in the ship and work on
So you pick one up off the rack that it was charging on. You look at it for turn on. You finally find it.
that. There's a switch.
Plug the system on.
Press and twist. Give it that little extra boost, and the red light comes on. So it is functional.
It starts dead.
It rises off your palm and kind of starts looking around. And looks at you. What's your armor class?
Oh shit! I'm dead.
Oh
I'm
my
dead.
gosh. Where is he doing this?
In the ship.
Am I present?
Right by the droid bay.
My armor class, you said?
Yes.
That's yeah.
Alright. This thing, a little probe. Just a little arc of energy right past your head, and then tries to take off. I need you to roll initiative for me real quick.
Oh.
my god.
Find a little droid.
And he's gotta fight his droids.
It's an 8.
Well, you have two. You only turned on one.
I got 12. This little thing just starts flying off towards the cockpit area. Gets about 60 feet that direction.
I'll run after it.
Okay.
Can I catch up to it?
Yeah, you can keep pace with it.
I have an
your
ability
speed is
I
the
want to
same.
use.
Okay.
It's called Hold Droid.
So what you can do is
Oh god.
you can move 30 feet to be probably within range of that, and then use it,
Yeah.
and it won't be able to move.
If you move 60 feet, you can't do anything else.
Let me double check hold droid just to see how it works.
Apparently.
I did a big brain thing. I would recommend doing this, but I put all of my abilities and stuff in a note on my phone. So
Oh, that's fine. I just have
That's a good
screenshots.
idea.
Yes.
Printed now.
I'm at work. I'm at work. I'm not going to work.
I'll do that
I just
So it
remember.
needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I hope this thing ain't constitutional.
What is your DC?
Should be 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your constitution modifier.
13.
Yeah, it's 13.
Alright. Well, it fails with a 7. So it is now immobile.
Let's go.
And on its turn, at the very end of its turn, it can make another save. So it gets a 4 round of doing nothing, at least.
It's
It's 10, so it stays in place, and you are able to do whatever you'd like.
I want to go turn it off.
Okay. You flip the power switch, and it's
Just good.
So I just turned that one on, not the other one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well I want to...
You probably
Turn on the
Wait,
other
hold
one.
on.
Hack it.
yeah. Hack it. You could probably just
Yeah,
reprogram those.
Yeah.
that's an out of combat thing.
I want to do it with that one first. Does it have to be on in order for me to do that? Okay.
You just hook up your little tech
I
pad.
turn
to
it on, it just like rail goes straight in my skull. Yeah.
Gosh.
Little rat is dead.
That'd be the way
So
to go.
you look through and you go through reading some of the code. Okay, systems analysis as a previous owner. It could probably be overwritten, wiped, reset, whatever. Then you look at some protocols. In order, it is attack, flee, upload.
Can you see what upload?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so you open the upload, and the most recent stamp was about 11 seconds ago. Failed.
Oh shit. I got so fucking
You have one turn left.
Yeah, if it made that cockpit, it was over.
Well,
Cooper's
I was
in the
in the cockpit.
Cooper can watch
Jigsaw.
The shoulder mounted rocket launcher just you just don't even look.
The whole interior of the ship just explodes.
But you go looking through, that would have uploaded images, sounds, immediate location, planetary origin, and registered faces of anyone it sees.
Oh, Jesus, it would just dox us.
Yeah, that was very
Average
short.
Twitter argument.
Jesus.
So that 20 seconds is how long it took to upload.
20.
And you were down to 8.
So did I reprogram it?
Yes, I'll say you can spend some time.
Delete
Can
delete
I
that
work on the other
program.
one too?
Make a technology check if you
Let
will.
me not turn on the other one first.
Right.
Yeah.
You said tech check?
Yes. Tech check.
Tech check. I like saying check.
Whiskey Wild.
That's 18.
Oh, okay. With relative haste, you switch ownership, reporting protocols, and reset all of the previous set settings on both of them. So they are now fully functional, and both are yours
Nice.
to do with as you please.
So it's the same like tiny little probe droid I was just talking about before, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want.
Is it like
Can I?
what type of probe droid is it? My brain escapes.
Tiny little one that goes on
Do
the
you
back
want
of the Inquisitors.
Hold on, let me find
And
that.
I put it on my back.
How big is it compared to me?
It's like that big, and you're like this big. So
I can
it's
can
like
I
this
strap it on
size.
me?
You know
You want
Lola?
to?
Use it as a
The
jetpack.
Lola droid?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
From Kenobi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Leia's little.
The little
Fish
the lady.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's that?
Yeah. No, it's that size.
Oh, yeah, I love.
Oh
those
yeah,
things,
it's like the thing that what's her name
Item
has on her
versus.
back and yeah.
Oh, I inverse.
That's yeah. I put mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
That
wanna
makes sense.
turn them both on. But and just in case, I'm gonna have my fusion cutter in my hand. just in case. Not to use it, but just to have on me.
Turn it on and have a hand there if it just starts.
You want to do one?
I signal Cooper. Can you come here real quick? And you have like the
Put tape over its camera.
Oh, I know who I am. Alright,
So-
I'm gonna show it.
You're ready. And you turn it on. And then you hear beeping on your wrist. And you look with fusion cutter in hand. And you can see a display of your face, and then it's looking around the interior of the ship. And you're getting messages from it. And you see where it says like it's all uploaded and it is integrating to your wrist pad properly. So you now have a fully functional spy droid.
Let's go. You got two.
So they can
Oh,
talk
Para.
to me, right?
Yes. It gives you
Like
like
Ox the Imperials.
it gives you information based on what it sees, and if you tell it to do something, it'll reply with what it sees or gives or any kind of HoloNet input.
Sweet.
Did you get any information on the Empire out of the droids?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Store me.
I'm gonna ask them what like files or records they have on Imperial information.
I'll say with your 18 on the roll for technology,
Dick check.
you'd be able to get like a database code from where it would upload to. So if you wanted to get like previously uploaded things, you could do that pretty quick.
Imperial database.
You'd have access to the Imperial database on his ship. But I don't know if you know that.
Did not know.
That was the thing that you took, correct?
Yeah, that is. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I got
That
that.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a while
Oh,
ago.
that was Baldwin, yeah.
Yeah, I took Ballin's computer. Yeah, because I made a copy of it and gave it to the rebels because it had some Death Star stuff. Oh, I forgot about that.
Huh. Dang, Baldwin coming back and rescuing our modern campaign.
It's all tied together.
Yeah.
What a
By
guy.
accident.
On accident.
Hey, that's,
What a fellow.
that's how it's the best. Yeah, what a fellow. What a dead guy.
He did not last very
That little
long.
hand in your pocket, you go.
It's still I still have it. I still have it.
Can't believe he killed us with a grenade, or tried to.
Yeah, he can't believe it either.
If he chose anything else, he might have succeeded.
Man, the surprise on that man's face when it rolled back out at him.
He cogged. And then exploded. It's the last thing he ever did.
Glorious.
Last thing we saw was, thought I threw that in there.
There he goes. There he goes.
Hey, there we go. Baller's hand, nice.
Well, I want to see like the most recent stuff that's uploaded. Okay. So I can only do that like with this computer. Right?
You're right.
Are you asleep right
Yeah. Just knock on his cockpit. Dum, dum, dum,
now?
dum.
I'm not in your guys' ship. I'm in Keeman's house.
I'm not radioing him. just
On the open comm.
Can I borrow your computer? I'm just gonna radio you.
I need to play for now.
You know, I'm just gonna say it. You know. Wake up!
Make a constitution save.
I need something.
Person, do you sleep with your helmet on?
Right now.
He has noise cancellation.
Oh my gosh! You like jolt awake and smack your head off the cockpit window.
No, I'm in his house.
Oh, okay.
that's-
Yeah. Then you're okay. You just like rattle your helmet on your head. With the blaster drawn, ready to shoot everything.
You pop up the shot. You're like,
Sorry for the hole in the roof.
Hello.
oh,
Hello?
Hey man, how's it going?
oh my.
It was going fine.
It was.
Was.
He starts crying.
I saw my kid.
No, it's fine. What do you need?
Do you still have Bond's computer thingy?
Yeah, it's in my ship. Why?
Can I borrow it?
Why?
I may or may not have leads to some Imperial files.
Yeah, sure. Don't leave open communication. You know how to use it safe,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, it's, everyone is getting this.
I was like, you know,
No, it's
you're
just,
not gonna.
it's just
Okay.
tuned into you.
You,
You're good.
no, I'm the computer. I mean, you know how to use like the VPN on it. So
I would assume I'd be able to.
yeah, I know. I was
Like I'm turned on.
like, don't
Go to NordVPN.
don't lead it. Make it lead to us, and you're fine. Yeah, use it.
Cool. Is your ship unlocked? Is it in your ship?
It's in the backup storage compartment. It's unlocked. That one is. That storage compartment is unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah, I like click a button and it does. It'll beep and it'll like slide open and be like, yeah, use that one.
You hear it like down the hall going off.
It's just beep. It just starts going off. It's like one of those fire alarms.
No, but I'll like if I can like open up the door that it's keeping it and it's like I opened it.
Alright, cool, thanks. And I immediately turn around.
Turn my comms off and go back to sleep.
So you make your way up to the cockpit and you find this computer, you set it up. It has a holo display, so you don't need any kind of screen or anything. It asks for input codes. There's code cylinders right next to it, right? So you plug those in, get access to the net, and then plug in your information.
Jacking in.
So what you're looking at now is recordings from years worth of stuff, all uploaded back to back to back. These are probably pretty good, dependable droids. But some of the more recent ones that have a data stamp, or a data stamp for Kashyyyk, and in the recent, like, past year, you look through the last recording, and it is like a 12-minute video. You get like, okay, so this zooms up and out in that facility you were in, and goes out and flies, and there are 3 AT-ATs walking towards the building. Gunfire all around. You see red, green, blue blaster bolts of all different kinds. You kind of fly around and pan back towards the forest, and you see...
Shut up, guys.
You see people in rebel uniforms, and certain...
My leg!
You see a trio of rebels jump over like a rail, and a man lands and like kind of stumbles, and another heavy set guy in like a shock trooper vestment drops down with this massive gun and just unloads.
I hate you.
And another dude drops down to a roll and starts firing back at somebody. And then the camera pans back around, and you see speeder bikes going flying by. And takes off, and you see troopers rushing the beach. There's stormtroopers, shore troopers, whatever you can find. And then it kind of zooms past those and goes up towards...
like World War II, like
Engage boys.
You get to one of these. You get to one of these AT-ATs, and you see some speeders deploy out of the legs, like they do. One of them is a stormtrooper on the bike, but another is a human wearing a poncho with red hair.
oh shit!
Oh my goodness!
Yo!
And it kind of flies off and goes and it looks into one of those AT-ATs just as it takes a heavy hit from something.
Is that Geonosian like
And-
sounds?
And it flies back out and returns back to base.
So this was like the battle whenever Cal just spelled the AT-AT and like marched into the woods. That's actually what I was thinking whenever you said there was a battle.
Cool. Let me play
And
it.
then its last deployment is closing off.
By the way, the game's like $6 on Steam right now if you don't want to pick it up.
Is that so? That's the whole video.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just surveying the battle, recording everything, analyzing faces.
It's a nice sound. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll just I'll get out of the files for now. I'll look at my two droids and go like, I didn't ask what you guys' names were.
Bill?
They both reply, unnamed category.
Aww. Yeah, the Empire doesn't care
Insert
about
name
it.
here.
Well, I'll just say like,
Billy and Bob.
Oh yes.
well, I'm Topher.
I'm Bill.
I'll just like introduce myself.
It shows a picture of your face analyzed with like face metrics. Topher.
Topher, spelled P-O-F-E-R. T-O-E.
Oh, I have to name them now, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't just give them like stupid names.
And you could call them nuts and bolts.
Yes!
Nuts, I need to do some recon.
Blast him, Bolt!
Yeah, what weapons do they have on these two? Not that I'm there.
Looking through their equipment, they have extremely high focus lenses on their cameras. So they are able to see from a really far distance, extremely crisp and clear. Their only real weapons are like that little stinger that they try to shoot you with.
Right.
It has +2 to hit, range of 5 feet, and does 1 lightning damage.
Not good.
But they are they have disadvantage on saving throws against effects that would deal ion or lightning damage like most droids.
The video's over.
They're also vulnerable to
That's just some other
It's
war.
off, like ambient. It's still playing the video.
They're basically, they have their vulnerabilities, resistances, and immunities of all droids.
So they don't have any blaster.
And it has a little stinger. It's about it.
A little zapper do.
Alright.
But it's like a melee range zapper do.
Okay.
Like,
Literally emergency.
but less powerful.
I think I've decided what I'm gonna name them.
Okay.
I'm gonna name one Gidge and another Gadge.
I like it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Gidge and Gadge.
That's nice.
That's pretty cool.
Engage.
I like it.
Gadge. I have to, let me write down.
Yeah, right.
Spell it.
You have 2 ID9 Seekers. And they are engaging.
I have to figure out what they're gonna be called though. I have to figure out, where would I write that?
You could put it either in your inventory, or we can get you a second sheet because your personal droids will get different stats.
Do it what?
Your personal droids, when you do that feature for your class, it'll have different stats.
Okay.
So it'll be a lot stronger than
I like
regular.
that. Let me at least write it.
Yeah.
This is my suggestion. You don't have to take it into consideration if you don't want to. But I say disintegrate both of them and combo yell them together to make one giga pro droid.
Get this, it has 360 view. And 2 stingers.
2 cameras, 2 stingers. That's crazy. It could probably stun people with that.
It's like a giant jellyfish. It shows up and you're like, oh my gosh, it's a pro droid, and it just goes boom.
Your nervous system just shuts down.
In the Battlefront 2 campaign, it's Aiden's the droid.
Yeah.
Just like the most overpowered pro droid.
You're 2 guys, and you're like, oh, it's an Imperial pro droid. Go on in, and it just fits on one of its heads. And goes.
Just like puts them directly in his ears.
It puts it on either side of your heart and it just channels electricity straight to your heart. You just
Heart
die.
attack instantly. Roll death saves.
Sorry, bud. You don't even get death saves on this one. You fried your heart. That thing ain't coming back.
Yeah, I changed my name about what about how I was gonna name them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna name one Gad and the other one Jet. Gadget.
Oh, I like it.
I like it.
That's a
Jet.
That was the most boring way to name.
Feels like a racial slur.
Again. Is there anything else you want to do tonight?
Well, I was already asleep. Somebody had to watch
Time to sleep.
Somebody had to watch old war videos on my laptop for a little
And I
bit.
saw Ginger. I saw a cool Ginger in a poncho.
Nice.
Oh, you know what? I'll say I'll put Gad and Jet back in the charging. Yeah, but you know, what are you doing? What is that?
It's still the ambient war sound.
Did any of them see that I had these droids now?
Probably not yet.
Maybe one of them could have seen it. If they were specifically looking at you to see what you acquired, they might have. Unless you're hiding it.
I'm gonna hide it for now because I don't want them to find him and then just like destroy him because I don't want them to think that like they snuck in under a ship.
You probably should.
So I'm gonna. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go to like the barracks room in the ship, cover them up and put them under my bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn them off and not like just keep them sentient.
That'll work.
And then I'll just head out to the ship.
You now have remote power on options.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just shut them off. Cool. And I'll tell them in the morning what it's gonna be.
So, since the day comes to a close, you prepare for yet another day of travel and adventure. So, morning comes.
30 stormtroopers at your doorstep.
Darth Vader!
Emperor Palpatine himself.
Lightning rock style.
Unlimited power! But it's only for Charles.
What would you all like to do?
Is my speeder finished?
I don't think we
No.
finished.
Okay, I'm
We got
gonna
about halfway done with it.
It's still on the ship.
I think we're ready to go take out the supply chain.
Yeah, do we need to do that?
Alright, I'll just wait by the. I'll just radio you guys, say like, guys, come to the ship. I have something cool to show you.
I'm not coming.
But please don't shoot.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm gonna.
That's open
I'm
channel.
taking
I run to the ship.
Trying to find
Just
parts
blows
for maybe
up the
another lightsaber. Just find some parts that might work.
I'd say you can probably spend up to 50 credits worth of material.
Oh, certainly. Do this. This is another 1/3 of the parts thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep working on speeder.
No. Well, if you want to, you can. But you all had some plan.
Yeah, I did. I radioed everyone to come to the ship.
Yeah, I was going to go make my way to the ship anyway.
I was making my way to the ship.
True.
Isn't the speeder on the ship?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a good point. Never mind. You don't have to travel. So yeah, you're good. Make a tech check for me.
Slept on the speeder.
Yes.
19.
Plus.
2.
$19
21. In quick order, I'll say by the time you all are done meeting, you can have a functional spear by now.
So
And I started
who all is
over.
Right now, everybody but Corbata, I believe. And he's around doing some shopping.
I'm just doing some foot shots.
getting some shopping.
Yeah.
He's getting some.
Ramen in the trash.
Where he belongs.
At any point last night or this morning, was Wick at the house?
Wick has kind of been all over the place. You'll hear like randomly at some point during the night something will like walk across your roof,
Okay.
and then just as it whistles. So you assume he's probably around and about.
What?
And when you wake up, your meat offering is gone. So he's around.
What?
I was just
What?
I was checking out Goku, and then I look up and you're staring right
You
at
see
me.
him
I was like,
double cheeked up too? Look at him, he's starting to back up. I'm getting at it.
Okay. Yeah, I will gather my things and go to the ship,
I'll wait till everyone's at the ship.
which is parked right outside the house. Still, so
Yeah. I'll show up eventually. Probably a little
So is everyone there now?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, morning guys. How'd you sleep? And I look at you.
I just immediately.
Do you have your helmet on?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just his helmet.
Just a blank helmet expression. He's like, alright, again, don't
I love the thought of just knowing the emotion behind the Mandalorian's face.
Yeah.
You know, just
we never see it. So don't shoot. I found them and they're reprogrammed.
I'm an Imperial spy.
He comes out just a bazooka on a stick.
Opens his coat and it's a bomb strapped to his chest.
It's okay, I reprogrammed it.
I'm ready to die for the cause.
It's just Alright, and I'll use my wrist thing and summon the pro droids next to me. It's like, alright guys, this is Gad and this is Jet. I have reprogrammed them, so they're really cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
did you find these on the beach?
I did. I found them in the little Imperial building, and don't freak out. Commencing freaking out. One of them may or may not have uploaded information about everything that was happening. But it's okay, we're good. They didn't upload it, so we're okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes. Am I sure?
yeah, you can see that.
Newly
Uploaded from that ID tag.
Yeah. Another cool thing, they have a lot of Imperial files on it, dating back to the battle that was on the beach. I saw some interesting footage of a human with, I think it was a poncho, he had like red hair. Interesting, but it was a huge battle.
How long ago?
What was it, like a few years? It was a few years ago.
It was within the last year. I'd say it was 5-6 months ago.
Yeah, but like less than a month or less than a year ago.
Okay. Interesting.
But they seem like they're going to be pretty helpful.
That would be great.
It's the emergency console.
And do they both fit on me?
Yeah. You could have like the pauldrons kind of thing.
Okay. Well, I want to have them set up so they can like jump
One's
in
on your
bag.
chest, one's in your bag.
They can grab onto something and enter like a stasis.
Okay.
So like if you have a fringe on your cloak or something like that.
They just hinge on my hair.
They can do that.
Oh,
I don't want it to do that.
You
They can just clap onto my vest that I have on.
That sounds good.
And I'll just like have them set up. It's like, alright, Gadget. That sounded really goofy.
Alright.
Gadget, you ready to go? I like ask.
Little green check mark on your wrist.
I like that they don't talk. They just send emojis.
Yeah.
Fine, I mean,
That makes it.
oh wait, I have that dread breed. Oh, I should put it in one of them so that maybe. No, wait, no. I don't know. I'll fiddle with it. So, what do we do now?
We're heading out to the Imperial base. Supply. Yeah, I mean, as soon as you guys are ready.
Yeah, I mean, out of character. Before we go on this big mission, can we have a few breaks? Okay.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
We're not coming back. Help me! Don't let him take me.
Basically,
We back.
In the line, swinging our pickaxe.
Side to side to side. This task a grueling one. Hope to find some diamonds tonight. Night.
Is this
Diamonds tonight. Heads up. You hear a sound, turn around and look up. Total shock fills your body.
So
Oh no,
anyway,
it's you again. I can
so
never
it's-
forget those eyes.
Sparkle's copyright.
It's baby
I don't think so.
tonight.
Plus, we're performing it.
True. So we are all good.
Yeah. It's gotta be transformative, it's gotta be like performance, you know.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
Yes.
we're back.
We are Star Walls-ing again.
Sadly.
Last we left, y'all were prepping to head out. And do
died.
stuff.
That's it.
So, after a brief message was viewed, or at least talked about, you all are ready to do whatever you like.
I want to rig Gad and Jet to explode.
You absolutely could. Good. Strap
Be a little.
It's just the smallest like explosion.
remote detonation, yeah. You could literally, you could strap a thermal detonator to it.
No, I just made
Run it
them.
into a body.
It just has singular man.
They have in the new like Call of Duty Warzone, they have bomb drones. So it's just a drone that has a bomb.
Nice.
Fly it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I think we're gonna head out.
Yeah, let's head out.
Goodbye.
And so y'all are airdropping in, right?
Yeah.
I'll take my speed as
Find a multitude of ropes that can like probably reach.
Do any of you have a jetpack?
No, I'm trying to get enough credits to buy one.
It's expensive.
How much
Yeah.
is a jetpack?
We kind of
She
blew up
gets
the
the
one
best
guy
price.
that had one.
A lot.
We
I
kind
forgot
of
we killed him.
I
He was
sniped him and he blew up on a tree.
The jetpack guy.
The jetpack, yeah, the commander.
Big bad stormtrooper guy that was
I'm gonna
actually
take that jetpack too.
being an easy guy for the campaign and we killed him.
It was somewhat a possibility. I like that you guys did that. But yes, you all begin to make your way across the treetops, turn what would have been like a 7-hour trip into like a 12-minute trip.
So
Did you say you were speeding there, Micah, or you just taking the ship?
Would it be possible if I just ride with the speeder on the ship and then just drop the speeder down?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
600 feet.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this might blow up.
Just pass through it. It'll be fine. Just
yeah,
pass
but
through
if it's turned on, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, you'll technically land it fine. You might not be.
Yeah.
The speeder
Strap
will
yourself
impact
in.
the ground. You just experience like 4 G-forces at the same time.
Oh,
Going into your crotch.
Jesus, fine.
Oh, that's why.
It's like 10 is when
Straight
it's
into
Only
7
G's.
in between your legs.
Deadly.
Well, 10 is when you start blacking out.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
7 is, I think, what
7
like, fighter pilots usually experience
Yeah.
when they're like doing wacky maneuvers.
9 is deadly. Can be.
Well, if you're a fighter pilot, yeah.
Well, yeah.
But if you're a fighter pilot, like
A bitch like us.
Well, we'll try. We can
fighter pilots also have like
see how it goes.
Yeah.
And they're more qualified.
We'll make some rolls for it.
yeah, they get used to it.
Yes, you all arrive fairly quickly. You all pull up over and prepare to launch.
I'd like to send my big protoid down first.
Okay.
Just to make sure there aren't like we're not dropping directly on top of like stormtroopers.
Okay.
Six players.
It comes back quickly. The report is clean.
Okay.
No stormtroopers. Just dirt road.
I can only slow the descent of 5 of us.
I have a rope.
You're right. So we're just gonna rappel down. Yeah, alright. We'll do that.
Y'all are technically good if he's taking the speeder.
True.
Oh yeah, we do that.
I don't want to
Assuming he
that.
doesn't die.
Yep.
I'll be good.
Just
Figures.
they're falling for like just sit on the speeder position.
We'll see how it goes.
It turns out it doesn't work.
Unless, of course, you want to take a rope. In which case,
I'm gonna
I don't want to do any of that because that
I'll do. Honestly, I think it'd be really fun to just drop. So I want to jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the
I'm on the jump crew.
Jumper,
No,
roper, speeder.
Alright.
none of that. I don't want to
Alex is staying on the ship.
I can't go down. Where's Shespar?
Shespar is just kind of chilling in there. He's gonna be a jumper.
I'm gonna tell
Oh,
Shepard
yeah.
to catch me.
So it's 3 jumpers.
Yeah.
I can have 2 more.
Alright.
If I fall off the rope, you might have to catch
Speaking of falling off the rope, Shespar's getting antsy. Leaning over the edge.
I'm just gonna grab the back of his shirt and be like, not yet.
Chill out over it. Just
Calm down.
So, what's the plan?
Well, I'm jumping. So if you and Chespar, yeah, let's just do it.
And I just hold on while he goes through. I'm like, wait a second.
So while we're falling on this slow descent,
as you're falling, it's just
he's nose diving into the ground.
Ready to go. So within a matter of like 13 seconds, y'all reach the force floor.
Yep.
You're falling extremely fast. Like, I think the math is 81 feet per second. Kind of ridiculous. But yeah, y'all rocketing towards the ground and then slow down.
Yep.
Towards the bottom. So you are safely there.
Still on the ship.
Are you gonna rope or
I don't know. I can't. I don't want to do any of that.
jump?
I'm just gonna radio gun.
You can join this guy.
I'll take. Oh, I don't think any of this.
I'll catch you.
I just like strap on like a really thick pair of gloves and then like hook myself onto the rope.
Slide. You gonna burn through them gloves.
They're like really.
What
Well,
is
I'm
there for?
I got stormtrooper gauntlets.
True.
I do
You just like pitch it. Slowly.
I have a question.
Deal.
How much weight can my pro?
Not
much.
Not enough.
They are considered a tiny creature.
Oh, thank you.
Their carrying capacity is like 1/8 of their striking fire,
How many pounds?
or of their
I'm
strength.
curious. I'm 33 pounds, so. What was that?
It was a
Your
hiccup.
soul escaping your body.
Yeah.
That's what a hiccup is, bro.
I keep the demons in.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna carry 33. If it's 1/8 their strength modifier would have to be like 30.
Jeez.
Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15, technically.
Oh.
But for a tiny creature.
For a tiny droid.
That was for small.
Yeah.
But tiny is beyond small.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say multiplied by 5,
Okay.
which would mean
What's
they
it?
can carry 45 pounds each.
Each, and then together they could.
a lot.
Yeah, they could.
Together
They could slow your descent pretty good.
I'll take the rope.
Okay.
I'm too scared. I
Alright.
just got them. I don't really trust them. With
The
a
rope
lot
is
of
easy
things.
going. You got a rappelling hook and you're heading down.
Yeah, great.
So it's safe.
I'm screaming the whole way down.
It's terrifying,
Oh,
but
look.
it's safe. And you
Well,
take the
then,
same
It's
route.
600 feet.
Alright.
It's not that.
Now, Din, with everyone being safely off, you power up your speeder bike. Do you have any second choices? Are you
That's the
changing your mind?
The
You're going
speeder
for
will
it.
be fine.
I would
Completely
assume it's
fine.
just-
In theory.
And
It's
I
like-
saw them jump and they were no problems, nothing. They just
It's like
jumped
that.
it.
It's like that one roller coaster where like you go out and then it tips you.
Yeah. You technically have no idea how they made it down there alive, but they just jumped out of the plane.
The light is green.
I kind of want to try falling alongside my speeder, not on it. No, like
What is the terminal velocity of a human?
oh no, like send the
D6.
no, like send the speeder down, and then I'll jump down separate from it.
How are you planning on landing?
Oh my.
On your, this is like a 600-foot drop.
There's
Yeah,
a rappel rope.
How many d6 do you think you have?
Maybe enough for that.
I'm gonna need
actually.
60.
Yeah.
Use the
Hold on now.
Use the rappel rope.
Yeah.
All right.
This is like 600 feet to the forest floor.
They jumped it.
Yeah.
They were
You
We're a Jedi.
don't know how.
But they don't.
But you don't
You
know.
don't know that.
okay. Yeah.
So he's like, what the fuck?
Guys.
You could just jump. You could jump.
I mean,
That'd be funny though. It's like we got a new guy's like, oh, he could help us. First mission, he just jumps out of the plane, splats on the ground.
okay,
It's
yeah,
like,
no,
oh.
I'm gonna
Be like, I guess I'm taking
could start
this
moving
and then
car.
just send my speeder down because it'll be fine.
How are you planning on sending it down?
Just turn
Just
it on.
push it off.
Alright.
I worked very hard on this.
So,
Look out below!
how are
It lands on
your
us.
What are
speeder?
we doing with this?
It fills the whole room with noise. And you give it a little push, and it starts scooting and tips.
Is this while we're still on the road?
So you all hear
Shoots past you.
just goes straight down. Roll a d20 for me.
Oh no! Hold on. I'm gonna see which one
I'm
of these
clearing
is
the
better.
landing zone.
Yeah.
No, y'all don't know
we
it's
don't
coming
know. Yeah,
though.
we don't know.
You don't get advantage.
I know. I'm seeing which one is better.
Oh, it's better. That.
That does
Don't
not.
flash don't count.
That does not.
So we're just flying on the rope and the speeder just.
That is a 17. Alright. It was like he meant to do it, which he technically did. You guys watch as this thing like kind of levels out and just kind of floats and goes off into the woods somewhere.
It's gone.
You don't hear a crash. The engine is still running.
You don't hear a crash, you hear an explosion.
Gone.
Yeah.
All you hear is
Be able to
this
go
thing
get it.
buzz off, and then
I have no idea.
a tree falls down.
that takes care of the dam.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Oh,
with
man.
propulsor lift magic, you somehow manage to save the speeder, wherever it may be.
Yes.
Now you get to go down the rope as well.
Okay.
And for brevity's sake, everybody reaches the bottom. All is well. What would you like to do?
Find my
Piss
speeder.
myself. I want to do that. I opt to piss myself.
Say it. Is it raining?
Let's do that. Let's do that.
I want to know where it lands on.
Oh, thank you. Yes! Oh, it's perfect!
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, you got a
Thank you,
speeder.
Charles.
Thank you.
Oh, I started putting together my bug speeder.
Yeah.
But that came with the Legion starter set.
Nice. That's pretty cool. You go and look for your speeder. Make a investigation or survival check for me. Either track it or try and find it.
I think it makes more sense to track it.
Survival.
16.
Okay. With relative ease, you can find where the repulsor leaf patterns and dust takes you, and you eventually hear your machine running. So you find it and you can drive it back.
Is there like no muffler on this thing?
6 stormtroopers laying against it.
You can drive it back. So,
Good as new.
what's the plan now?
Did you really think dropping a speeder out of the ship would be a good idea?
It worked.
I'm starting to
I
question
mean-
this guy's
Yeah.
straight for the speed.
It makes sense, right, Chessbar?
It's not broken, technically.
Yeah,
You
sure.
could have
Of course he'd be
killed
on your side. He
all of
threw
us.
it.
Yeah.
He threw it the first time.
That's true.
Dude, just. Yeah.
Please don't do that again.
I guess our current
How am I
steps
getting it
would
back
be
up?
to figure out where we are and
You don't.
Yeah,
to the supply zone, whatever.
Make a perception check for me.
Once they're all down on the ground, I just ready to take Jigsaw to pull the rope and take
will
it back
do that.
to sea.
You got it, Captain.
I just tell
I'm
them
on it.
to keep the ship ready for pickup.
Sounds good. You got a
That's,
20?
yeah, that's a natural 20 for a 27.
Nice. Alright, so, you're just looking around like it's your job, which, well, basically is. You find pretty quickly the dirt path that has, like, stones laced through it to keep from erosion. You figure this is probably the envoy.
Okay.
You also see from a quick glance, it's already been traveled once, going east. So you figure it could be any time that it comes back now. It should not be. It should be before dark. I probably would have been told to you by somebody, either Mishul or Vistark. But they'll be back before dark. Guaranteed. With that perception, you would also probably see that there's a lot of stuff milling about. So the area has been undisturbed for a while, probably a better part of a day. A couple Katarns just hanging out, just run in a tree off in the distance. And the area seems to be well worn around you, so this is a fairly regular path.
Okay. And we're in like a regular wooded area, not like shadowy on this area.
Correct. This is far enough east that it's out of the Shadowlands area.
What's the Shadowlands?
It's a lot darker. Like that? Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot darker. It has
There's giant
some
spider
violent things. A lot more dangerous.
Glad we're not there.
Not them.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Wait, if we walked over, we had to go through the Shadowlands.
Yep.
So,
Good thing we did it in the very corner. If you went to the Imperial base, go through the very corner.
Oh, we would have been fine at the Imperial base.
we would not go fine.
No, small ass
Should
plane.
we? I mean, if this is along the path, should we just set up an ambush of some sort?
That's obvious thinking. It'd probably be good just to sit here and wait until we come back. We could probably find something to block the road.
You think you could rig your thermal detonators to explode?
I might be able to, yeah.
I'd like to at least find.
Could shoot them. Worst case, worst case scenario, we set the thermal detonators up and I can shoot them from a distance.
Right.
Oh, I thought you meant to search your first.
Well, yeah.
I could shoot them. I like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, just snipe the driver of the front one.
Because I don't know. I don't know that I'm good enough with the force to derail this train.
No. I think we can. Maybe we can find something to block the road, because then they'll have to stop.
No.
I think if we block it
I did that last.
and then we jump out when they are least expecting it.
I can always use my droids to scout out the area
True.
because they can see very far away.
Well,
So
do we know which way they're coming from? Well, you have two.
Yeah. No, because they went east, right? So they'd be coming from the east.
so should I send my boys?
They could watch out a little bit ways
Okay.
past,
I'm
maybe.
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send Dad and Jess.
I have my big ID10. I'd like to look around and see if there's anything big enough that we could use to block those just.
How much do those weigh again?
Like 6 pounds.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know if it was like.
Yeah. Are there any really big trees nearby that you could cut down?
I'll
What if
say
I
if
use
you'll
my
make
speeder and go board the train?
2 perception checks.
What if I use my speeder and go
with-
board the train
For both of them.
Yes.
and try to hijack
With
it?
a
Well, if we get it to stop,
plus-
I think we can just try that. If they run away, that might be back.
No,
Okay.
plus 5.
That's
Perception plus 5.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If the derailing it or whatever doesn't work, then I can chase it.
That's kind of like their whole thing. Is see.
Keep up with it.
It's
If not, alternatively, we can
Sorry,
just
plus
shoot
3.
it from the
I
ship.
told you wrong. It's written on here. It's plus 3.
My perception's plus 5.
My perception is
If we can,
-8.
I'd like to
Oh, plus
warn everybody to try to, if we can, I'd like to prevent cutting down any trees. Look for already fallen trees, and we can have rocks and things, but the long-term trees are spiritually significant.
Okay. Don't cut down trees. Look for already fallen ones.
I got it.
What'd you get?
It's 9 and 17.
9 and 17. Okay. Your 9 kind of goes pretty quick.
You can say it's Gad. Or Gad.
Gad goes pretty quick through trees. You can see a lot of trees, as you would expect. Kind of following the path. It looks almost the exact same, but it kind of has some twists and curves around trees, so you didn't have to cut through some big ones. There's plenty of big ones that way, but the path is going around them, so you have to do some heavy work pretty quick. Jet goes the other way and finds some pretty big trees, mostly on the path. There's a couple that look like they're downed. They're a little further away, so if you wanted to move them, you'd have to move them pretty quick. Yeah, that's kind of what you see. That's towards the east.
So no, like, imperial.
No, nothing has to be edged.
Alright, I'll just, so I could see that on my wrist then.
I'm gonna start. If this information is relayed, I'm gonna go straight for those trees that are already down.
I'll just say.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can, scoot them over to the track with the force.
Did you say you were doing something with your secret too?
Yeah, I was just looking around to see if there's anything nearby that's down there that we could use the black road.
Make a perception, dude.
Okay.
What's that plus 3? Keep it up.
That would be a 16.
Okay. With that, your droid kind of goes around the area you all are in like a circular spiral, just to check out what's around you. There is a little cubby that looks like it could probably hide most of you all.
Okay.
It's like a ridge that comes up on both sides.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then there's a little hill encampment on the high side that maybe you could find some cover behind.
Okay.
So there's some terrain dynamics
Alright.
you all could use.
Are there any like tree vantage points above that I could use my repel thing to get up to?
There's several good spots.
Like something that would keep me hidden, but not like. I mean, I don't want to be more than like 60 feet up.
60 feet could be okay. You'd be like 40 feet off the path.
Okay.
But you could get up to 60 feet and, of course, below 60 feet, and you have some good branches to hide on.
Okay.
Depending on the time of day, you might be really well hidden.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, there's some good spots.
Okay. I'll probably pick one of those places and just use my repel grappling hook to get up there and just kind of wait. Unless somebody calls me down, and then I'll repel down. But for the most part, I'm just going to look out for everything.
Cool. So you said you were going to the tree on the path, right?
The downed tree.
Okay. So it's about a 3-5 minute walk. You make your way over there, and it is a thick tree. It's like that big around. It's going to take some moving. You wish to do so with the force?
I would like to try.
I'm gonna go help him.
Jespar probably would have followed you guys as well.
Oh, okay. We could use some muscle.
So we can make a group check here. You just go and throw it with some like strength-based stuff,
20.
or you want to use some force guarantees here.
I don't think anyone's seen me use the force yet.
No, not yet.
Not
Get one.
I'll.
Can I help as well?
I'll use force, but I want to make sure that they can't see me.
Make a sleight of hand check first.
Yes. That's an 8.
Okay. Your passive perception is okay. So you would see him kind of use, not necessarily himself, but kind of act like he's using himself. But you can use your force ability for this. I'll say both of you make a force ability check.
Why you got the small D20 card?
Oh.
Shouldn't have used the small D20. Should have used the big D20.
No,
the tree.
Okay. Plus anything?
I don't think so.
It's like plus charisma.
Yeah, it's what your It's your force ability. So that's correct.
Plus 1, plus anything?
1 plus everything that I didn't look at. 4.
4 plus 12 is 16.
He pretends to lift.
27 and 16 is 43, right?
What was it?
43, 27 and 16.
43. And what else was the other numbers?
27 and 16.
That's 43, yeah.
So, with the combined group effort, you all somehow seem to lift this massive tree and scoot it forward, little by little. And with focused effort, you all can manage to slowly but surely push this towards your encampment.
I was trying to push it onto the tracks.
Oh, okay, just put it onto the tracks. That's even faster.
Yeah.
I'll say the DC there was a collective 40. Chespar got a 27.
What a Giga Chad.
Yeah, athletics is his mojo. It's a +9.
I'll call up on the call link and I'll say, hey, we got a tree down on the tracks over here if y'all want to meet up and focus on this thing.
He rolls with advantage for stuff like that when raging.
So I assume he popped rage.
I had 2 18s.
He popped rage.
Not so.
Popped his nuts.
Okay,
How much adrenaline?
I just want to move like over to where they put the tree,
That
kind of try and hide myself like near-ish to the road, but like close enough that I could easily get up to the road, but like far enough to where I'm not gonna be like immediately seen.
Make a stealth check for me if you will.
That would be a
14. I might try and like put some foliage up like me too.
I'll probably move to a tree closer to the. Very good. Probably on like the. Somewhere that would be good to like I could drop down onto like one of the places, onto one of the transports if I needed to, or like nearby at least. That's how I'm kind of thinking, like up in the trees a bit.
So, right above, limbs above the
Yeah,
path.
yeah. So I could still be relatively well hidden, but if I have to, I can cover for the not enough coverage, which just means stealthy. So.
Okay.
If I have to sacrifice some the natural cover.
I'll make a stealth check for me if you will.
Yeah, get to use my new expertise.
Nice.
That's a 19. Ooh, plus 9. Plus 9 to stealth.
Jeez. Wow. Alright. So what is everybody else doing at this point?
I want to send Gad and Jet roll towards the track, just to keep an eye on it, for like the supply.
Like towards the east further up?
Yeah. Just so they can alert me when it's getting closer, and then I'll just hide in the bush.
Alright.
I'm pretty much doing the same thing, just hiding and waiting. And I also said my friend to
My bush is saying.
check out the
bushes.
let me know whenever they're coming in, like how many
Bushes.
speeds they have.
Bushes.
Bushes.
I'd like to keep an eye on the wildlife situation. Just what's around, being aware.
Can you make a nature check for me?
Slide. 25.
Alright.
Rolled a 19.
Alright, Mike, what are you doing?
I suppose I'll hide too.
Make a stealth check for me if you will.
Hiding. What is that number?
Net 20.
27.
Dang. Alright, so you feel really well hidden.
Do I look really well hidden?
Nobody can tell.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
So,
that's a good thing to know.
you doing anything particular?
I have a thermal detonator in my inventory. I'm gonna hold it. It's a frag grenade.
Ah,
I have a bunch of frag grenades, 2 thermal detonators, an incendiary grenade, and a gas grenade.
I'm gonna hold it in my hand. I'm
I
gonna
can gas them.
I'm gonna We kind of stand on the side of the tracks. I'm just going to stand on the side of the tracks. A little bit away from where the train's going to end up. A little bit away from the tree.
Just like in plain sight.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just holding the frag grenade. Waiting for the train to come.
That sounds
When it
good.
comes, I would like to do something with the frag grenade.
I'll say for brevity's sake, everybody's just kind of holding these positions. Yeah.
I am gonna, once they get close, I'm going to go ahead and attach my harpoon onto the branch I'm on so that it's ready for me to drop down. So I don't have to like worry about like I get there and then shoot it.
Oh,
So I'm already attached to the tree so I can just jump off.
ready to go.
Yeah.
So a little over an hour passes. You're kind of getting tense, waiting for something to happen. And then you get a ping. And then you get a ping. And all the wildlife starts scattering.
As soon as that happens,
Stuff start coming towards you, and then they start leaving as well.
as soon as that happens, they're gonna come. So just try and say quietly, like they're coming. Sure, everybody's ready.
Everybody in position. Roll a stealth check for me. The last one.
I have not done so much.
Right.
I can't.
Well, you all if you were intending to stuff.
17.
Yeah, I will.
I'm going to stand in the middle of the road.
I'm ready.
Quite literally what I'm doing. I'm not standing on the
Should have
track.
put tub on the tree.
Stop. Maybe Tub gets in that train.
Yeah.
Like Lego breaks.
Oh, I was thinking the train would be the one that was in trouble.
Trains are intense.
So, you begin to hear the rumble of repulsor lifts and some muffled chatter, and then the silence of the woods becomes apparent. And then you see, just barely from your hiding spots, cresting through the trees, there's transport of some sort. For those of you with keen eyesight, you can see 2 troopers manning this one. And shortly after that one comes by, you can see another transport with 2 troopers manning that one. As they make some turns, you can kind of see each one of them has a trooper strapped to the side of it too. They've knocked up everything they can in terms of security. So they come closer, and
I'd
they see.
like to kind of like put my hands behind my back, you know, like stand there, just kind of look at them.
They roll up, see you two standing on the path.
No, I wasn't actually.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I'm
weren't.
hiding it. I was kidding. No, I'm not actually doing it.
They see you standing right next to this fallen tree. Halt! The trooper pops his head out the top. State your name and business.
I will train my blaster carbine on his head.
I would love that. I would very much love that.
Like I'm
So, did this trooper like open a hatch and come out visible?
How many troopers are there?
Make a quick perception check for me, if you will.
See, that hatch was
I'd also like to train my
That would be.
it really was.
21.
Okay, wait, okay, question. You have a mag left?
Why is that pencil so short?
It's the stove pencil.
Pass that up there.
Oh, okay, so we'll say it's like, kind of like this. Right. Here's the path or whatever I'm saying.
Oh, you want
Right
to
here.
put our feet in the
Oh, it's a
I'd be
whole
like,
convoy. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. How does this hatch open? Does it go one or does it go one?
So the middle one there opens up so you can come out and point.
You made a mistake.
You got a backboard.
Oh, you
I do have backboard. So I'm kind of thinking.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to throw the frag grenade into the hole.
Alright. Well,
It needs a force push just to get it right.
Yeah.
there's 2 troopers in each driving, and then you see, making sure I tell you right, this is accurate. So there are 3 troopers on this side,
Okay.
3 on that side, on both of these vehicles,
Okay.
and then a guy up the top.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So there's about 6 on each side, or in each thing, plus the 2 driving. So 8 per car.
That you can see so far. Yeah.
It's a Dollar Tree.
I could be to make
I would like to try and like sneak up behind the one in the back. So like kind of move my way through the woods around here and come up behind it.
You made pretty good stealth check.
Yeah. Oh, yo! Oh, there's the actual tree. Oh, wait, where's Carson?
Oh yeah. Instead of my
Yeah, use the actual tree.
This can be something else.
Yes. More smaller trees.
Yeah.
And then bonus rock.
Throw a rock in front of me or something.
Throw a grenade in the thing. The hatch is open.
I'll pretend this was
And for the grid, we'll probably just use like the length of the base, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you are, without responding, chucking a grenade.
Well, no, I will respond. I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. I'm gonna say,
It's these.
oh yeah, what did he ask again? He said stay my name in business.
State your name and business. Gun trained on you.
My name is Corbata. I'm a humble adventurer around these parts. I saw this tree fallen over in the middle of your path. I was kind of wondering what was going on. I heard you all, coming out of the woods. Figured I'd check things out.
Coming out.
The guns on the sides are kind of like aiming up and then training over on you. And then the trooper, hold please, and like looks down into the hatch.
Oh, he looks down?
Oh please! Don't. What was
Make a initiative roll between you and I.
Plus 3, so 14.
He
No,
rolled
plus 4.
They can either roll a 1 or a 20.
Natural 20.
Oh.
So let's see how bad the damage is. Alright, so the trooper who's looking down doesn't even see it. But there are 2 turbo lasers on the side of this thing. And they go boom, boom. So that's 2 attack rolls.
Oh no.
This could be interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
gonna
a nat 1.
Oh.
That's a nat 20. What the crap? Okay.
Tale of two extremes.
So, that is 2d10
Reaction.
damage. Yes.
Saber reflect.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You have to roll
I have a
damage,
lightsaber
right?
form. I have a lightsaber form where I don't have to use an action to activate my lightsaber.
Yes.
Oh goodness. Alright.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
The damage I take is reduced by 1d6. 1d6. If I reduce the damage to 0, I can reflect it.
Hello, my friend.
Oh.
I got 7.
So I can't deflect it, but I do reduce it by d6.
By 96.
Does it increase
The damage reduction increases to 2d6 at 5th level.
Yeah, we're 6th level.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, please. So that's.
Oh, that's a 9! Alright. So on a crit, I got 2d10. I rolled 2 2s.
Oh, I hate that.
Double.
Alright. And that is, let's see, that's
Still not enough. But do you just reflect the exact same projectile, or do you roll again?
I don't know. Wait, did that reduce it to 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's -1.
There's a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. Yeah, it takes the triggering attack's normal damage.
Alright. So,
The attack that hits me, it just reflects straight back and it takes the same damage.
so I rolled to see where it hit on the thing, and I got a 2. So naturally, you would fling this massive turbo laser shot right back into the screen that everybody's looking at you through. So you just blast through the cockpit.
Alright.
I think the train is
And
stopped.
that's a reaction.
Yes.
And then the grenade.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
yes.
still throwing the grenade.
So one guy doesn't die, but the other guy gets blasted in half by a turbo laser shot.
Said Uno reverse.
That thing echoed a lot.
Oh my god.
Imagine the Star Trooper captain. Oh, I'm just a humble adventurer and these words.
Gosh. So it is now your turn, and we'll go to surprise round for all of you guys.
Gosh. Kobe put that grenade into the
I
hatch.
say make a dexterity check or a force ability check, because you say you're using force.
I'll do whichever one is hard. The force ability is hard. What's my force push ability do? Considering that. Would using my force push ability help me out?
I'll say that just using the force to guide it in there will be your force ability check rather than your dexterity.
Crit fail.
Oh.
It slips out of your hand.
Yeah, you ever like thrown a baseball and it goes behind you?
Oh.
That's what happens.
It was not an impact grenade.
You kind of like waggle the force on the guy's helmet, or waggle the force on the guy's helmet up there. But he's turned around now.
That detonates on 20.
That detonates on turn 20. Technically, all of you have a surprise round.
Okay.
Because everybody's stealth and they did not see you.
Okay.
So you can all go ahead and take that turn, and then 20 happens.
So where is the grenade?
At Corvada's feet.
Right here? Can I run, pick it up, and throw it?
That's my reaction. You probably could, actually. You probably could. That's the
Can I do
grenade.
that?
You probably could.
gonna get at it!
Because I've used my action to throw, I can use a move action still. I can still move.
Yes.
I love this.
Alright.
It's not an impact grenade.
No.
So if I just whack it with my sword into them?
Don't do that.
Don't do it to the sword.
Pick it up and throw it.
Okay, so yeah, can I just run and pick it up and throw it?
Everybody roll initiative for me.
Oh boy.
Oh, mine was 15.
Oh my.
Don't you add Dex
Yes.
Yes.
the mod? So I got
Which one is that?
No, brother.
Oh, not yet.
That's a weird selection of rolls that I just had.
Yeah.
Critical fail on the thing, but I feel like the turbo laser bolt back into there. Just thought I was ahead.
So, I got anywhere from 25?
25.
25, alright. What would you like to do, friend?
Can I? No. Sorry, I got excited about my initiative, but now I don't know what to do.
I cannot believe it, but Saber Reflect is an at-will power.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
As long as I have a reaction, I can just decide to not take range damage.
Ridiculously good.
I'm just gonna aim at that guy. Well, none of them are lined up in a straight line for me, are they?
Aside from like the 3 hanging off here, which aren't really at the right
They're
angle.
not for my angle. Okay, so I'm just that guy right there. I'm just gonna pop him with my blaster carbine. I have advantage because he hasn't acted.
Dirty guy.
So Dirty, I'm gonna shoot him one.
It's not even ranged. It's just an attack.
Wow.
If I am attacking him.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
All right.
That'll do.
So that's a d6. He takes 8 from the first blaster carbine shot.
So he takes a shot. He tries to set himself and get cover.
I shoot him again. Actually, no, sorry. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna go ahead and start
The guy
hitting.
next to him.
I'm gonna go boom boom.
Alright.
So do I.
We all do, I think.
That's still a 17.
Yep, that hits.
Sweet.
That will do.
That's only 3.
Alright, well, that's enough. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah,
Sorry, different guy.
So the guy to the left of him.
I got you now.
How far away am I from them?
I'd say you're roughly 45 feet. The height gives you the distance.
Let's do the pipe.
Yeah.
True.
Great.
What's the length of this 30?
Oh, so
That's 20. So it's technically closer to 30.
Yeah.
So if I try to hit him with my holdout from this distance, it would give me disadvantage. But since I have advantage, still, it would just even out, right?
Even out.
All right, I'll pull.
I've extended this. So this is 25.
Yep. I'll pull my holdout out real quick and shoot the guy that I shot for 3.
Okay.
Just to.
Bang, bang, man. Bang, bang.
That's 16.
That hits.
Sweet. And then that's maybe
I'm gonna find something to do good analog.
6. 6 damage.
Alright.
So 9 total on this second guy.
I like that.
Yes. Right there.
Hey.
This is perfect.
That will do.
That's 1 inch.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. That's it.
And 24,
Yep.
23, 22, 21, 20.
This is exactly 30.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Or do we? Is this still?
So that
Okay. This is so it won't explode
Correct.
at this 20. It's the next 20.
Next one.
Okay.
Alright, that's your turn.
Okay. I have 15.
15.
Yeah, I have 15 now.
I'm also 15, but I've already taken my action.
That is 19, 18, 17, 16,
Yeah.
What are you going to do? I would like to try and like climb up on top and get inside.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
I will do acrobatics with 7 plus 6.
Right.
10.
Oh.
I'll say if you use your whole action to do so. I'll allow it.
The whole action to get on top.
Yes.
The whole.
Okay, because it's a surprise.
Alright. That'll work. You have a bonus action if you need.
Could I try and open the cargo hatch, like the hatch?
Sure.
Okay. Would that just be like
It just opens up.
Oh, okay.
It's not
So
locked.
yeah, I just popped out. Alright. And there's just the 2 drivers.
From what you can see, kind of peering in, there looks to be multiple they're like,
Oh.
Well, do they even notice?
not at this initiative now, but they're starting to like, what?
They're probably freaking out inside because they heard a turbo laser fire and they heard the ship in front of them explode a little bit.
They heard the crack. That brings us to 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Yay!
Hey!
Alex and
So y'all can either go in tandem or decide who goes first.
You can go first.
Alright.
That's all I gotta figure out.
Yeah. Okay. Can I try to run and throw that grenade? Wait, no, he hopped up in there.
No, Cooper's
Cooper's
on
in
top.
the
Oh, wait, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to throw that grenade into there.
Okay.
He's finishing what I started.
Make a acrobatics check or just a dexterity check.
Let's see. Acrobatics +3, dexterity.
And I mean, a little bit tribute side.
Yeah.
Would you use strength to target?
Could I?
But like, do you use strength-based weapons?
He has a mix of both. His strength.
I'll let you pick if you want to use strength or dexterity for this.
Strength. What is that? Like, you got that roll close to me.
Okay, so it is a 7.
You need the 13. So you bank it off the back and it falls in there, and you hear some panicked screaming.
Just muffled stormtroopers.
Yeah. And that is your action. So if you have a bonus action, you may use it.
You only used like probably half your movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could technically move back into cover or something.
Yeah, can I do that and then hide again?
Hide is an action,
Yes.
unless you have a specific class, but you use your action to throw the grenade.
Right, okay.
So not this turn, you may not.
That's fine.
Oh, I love having terrain because it makes line of sight really matter.
Yeah. That brings us to Alex. Alrighty.
This is going 30 feet currently.
Nice. Yeah. It's crazy that comes out pretty exact.
So is there anyone on top of the cart in the front?
Yes.
There's currently this guy who's on the ladder, leaning out, who just had a grenade thrown past him and into the hole. So he is probably going to panic his way out, like that.
Maybe lose his legs.
That's what's going on inside that thing right there.
They're all fighting.
There's just a
rambling to the ladder.
There's just a bunch of them like.
Well, actually, the front was blown off, so they can just dive out that front.
Maybe. They can scramble past the corpse the guy got cut.
And a grenade.
Yeah. Because like they have 5 seconds to go.
Can I send in my pro droids to zap them?
Probes.
If you'd like to.
Probably not the front one because that's about to explode.
Yeah, that's
I know that's metagaming, but probably not yet.
You could do it on the second one.
I feel like the second one's also about to explode.
Yeah, people stand up there.
like maybe.
There's some
Well, there are
besides
those stormtroopers hanging on the
He's just
side.
standing there, menacingly.
How many are on the side?
There's 3 on each side
Yeah.
of each vehicle. Don't tell me the odds.
Never tell me.
I'm bad at the odds.
Your voice stop. Take a glance at one of these.
I don't think.
started the recording, right?
Yeah. We did.
Thanks,
I wanna force current the guys on the other side of
The ones on this side.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm sorry, I'm jumping pretty high. I've never really been a big fan of Paragon Bridge.
I'm not liking it that much either.
On a survival mine,
Like right here, and reach out your tiny clawed hand, and you cast this wave of force energy into these people.
Well, that's obvious.
All of them need to make a strength saving throw. That's a fail on the first one. That's a terrible fail on the second. That's a success on the third. So you roll 3d6 force damage.
Yep, say it again.
3d6.
Get the year end die.
Alright. So you smack these guys' heads against their skulls and they perish.
Nice.
This guy is alive and shaking.
Nice.
And they literally do fall off the side.
That's so They should be like crushed against the side and then just
Basically, you just like climbing. And then they fall over.
their ribs snap like fucking bad ones.
So, yeah, that's your action. Yeah, because it says you push them 5 feet. Well, they can't go 5 feet. So the 5 feet goes inward instead.
You push their fronts 5 yards backwards.
You have your bonus action if you like.
Get a little bit of movement left.
I can't use my droids right
You can activate one of the bonus actions if you like.
Make them sharp.
Sure. Tell him to yeet off your shoulder and go get him.
Oh, they weren't on my shoulder.
Oh, they're just
They were
around.
they were still hovering like above.
Okay. I'll say they can move their 30 feet and make a shock attack if you like.
Yeah. Can I set them both to do that?
Sure. Make your attack rolls. They both need an attack roll.
17 and 18.
Wow. Yeah, they both hit and deal 2 damage, which is enough to finish them off.
Oh my god.
I just wiped out 3 guys.
Nice.
They really came up to both sides of them and just.
Who needs force or force lightning when you have?
Alex, I'm being honest. If you didn't do that, my next turn I was coming out and I was gonna lightsaber throw it.
That's sick.
Sorry.
I like the AoE. It's so good.
Yeah, as I level up, lightsaber throw bounces
I
between
can't wait for
more
that
people.
grenade to blow up.
How much longer till that?
At the end of this.
Is that everybody?
Can
I haven't gone.
Oh, right. You're like 1.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm just gonna peek this way and just shoot one of those guys. The first
so high in
guy.
your stealth, I didn't even see you. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay.
To be honest, I was wondering where he was.
Like, I'm missing somebody.
9.
Total?
Yep.
Alright, that does not hit. It bounces off right above their head.
That's okay. I didn't expect it.
That's okay.
I'll go back over here.
Alright.
That's the end.
That old dude don't get.
Wait, hold on. It might be a light weapon. It's not.
You have an extra attack though, right?
No.
Oh.
You don't get an extra attack?
I kind of suck,
That
guys.
sucks. What's your class?
Terrible.
Um,
It's like the noble or whatever it was.
The non-combat class.
Yeah.
anyway, that's it for me.
Alright. So, that's everybody, right?
Yeah.
That brings us back to 25. What would you like to
They
do?
still haven't acted, you nerds. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna blast.
Carson's so
Alright.
fast that he goes before the grenade goes off.
They still haven't taken an action. So
Yeah, I still have advantage. I love this. Alright.
Oh, also you have that advantage. Because you were hit. So you can roll against 6.
Oh, 18.
Okay, that's it.
That might affect what? Oh, here.
One.
Oh, plus anything?
Ooh.
No, that was a 2 minus 1.
Oh,
man.
1 point of damage, please.
Alright. He takes it.
What the clap, man?
My stats are not very good.
That's okay.
My dex is amazing.
Now it's your
I'm gonna leave him on. I'm gonna shoot the middle one and the one on the left.
Alright.
22? 21.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that'll do it.
Yeah.
21.
21. 4 damage to the middle guy.
He dead.
Alright, and then left guy. That's not as good. That's only an 11. Total? 12. Sorry, 12 total.
12 misses.
Okay, that's alright.
Things will change before we get to that.
For my bonus action, I'm just gonna be like, we have you surrounded. You better put it up now or I'm gonna put this bolt in your head. But in a little more Mandalorian style voice.
Ever so slightly more intimidating.
Yeah.
Intimidation check.
Bring him in.
Not that Carson's not
Bring
intimidating.
him in cold.
I'm not. 12.
That's not bad.
Seems mildly intimidating.
Can you wait? Are we going by rules? You can use strength as intimidation?
If you'd like to. If it makes sense for the role play of their
I
intimidation.
don't think this one really would.
No, because you're just yelling at them.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
We've got you surrounded. Drop your weapons or I'm putting another bolt in your head.
Another.
If you like slammed a tree down right next to him with your bare hands, then you could probably strength intimidate.
Makes sense.
At this point, I forgot to go for Shespar's thing.
Oh, yeah, for surprise round. Oh,
Oh, you put him on a
no, I put him up here for a while, so he might drop down in between.
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So Shespar is going to leap out of this tree with a running go and try and catch on the side of this thing.
Try.
Good girl. You got this.
You will try.
He can do that. Then you put a 30. That was a 22. So he lands this on his feet. Stands right here and will take his hammer and just
Oh my
straight through his legs.
Oh! What I do? He's about to whack him all.
Alright. For a 15, which is their armor class, that is 12 damage.
Yeah.
Crunch!
I keep reading Shepard wields that hammer.
Smashed bits of stormtrooper helmet go flying
Oh my
as this guy just crumples. And he uses the rest of his movement to come over here and do the exact same thing. That is even higher. So the damage on that one being a little less, he catches the shoulder and this guy's like slammed against the thing and crumples to his butt on the floor. So he's not down, but he is sure hurting. Oh wait, no, I think his modifier is actually iron. Again, good. Nope, yep, okay. He's dead too. Just like, that guy gets crumpled into the ground. And that's it. Shespar can hit hard. That is his whole goal.
Yeah, I always thought Shepard's like the little gremlin guy with a gun, but no.
Yeah, underneath all that space armor, he's ripped, corded muscle. Like,
Why didn't kill him Wookiee? You're gonna see me figured worthy of fighting him.
Initiative.
and he is on initiative 9. So that will be down to 24, 23, 22, 21, 20.
Oh boy.
Muted explosions. This guy goes like flying out of the cart.
Or is he like
Dead?
gone?
We're about to find out.
Please tell me they're gone.
So that is.
His kneecaps just separate.
Or is yours true?
It's like those videos with like POV, you fell asleep first and sleep over.
Oh, that's 10 already.
Oh.
10 plus 6 plus 11. So 37 damage between all of it, right?
10, 16 plus 11. 27.
27.
37 sounds good.
Either way, they're all dead.
Yeah.
They had 11 hit points. So they are all just muted and crushed inside. This guy is half of a stormtrooper.
Yeah, his legs did fall off.
Did he ragdoll?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Dead. And there's one guy in there in the front who's just cowering in his seat. He's got the nat 20 on his save. Yeah. So this shuts off, and the whole thing goes settles down on the ground. These two guys are still alive, and there's these three in here, and who knows how many people.
I think there's like one more on that side too. It's just
Right.
right.
It's just plain white. I can see it.
Okay, I understand.
White piece to 19, 18, 17, 16, 15.
15. I'd like to pull out. Do stormtroopers' helmets filter out toxins?
Not normal stormtroopers.
Okay.
You wouldn't know.
Some of them do.
oh my god.
Well, I mean, I do have multiple stormtrooper helmets that I've probably experimented with. So I looked over the hatch and I'm like, hey, you guys can surrender now, or I'm going to drop this gas grenade in there and kill you all. I'd like to try and intimidate.
What?
Intimidation check. I'd be a. Ooh, that's a 9.
Might as well just go and drop it.
No, what exploded? And you're fumbling for guns.
I drop the grenade in, close the hatch.
Alright.
What? Just stand.
Close the guns!
Yeah. This is a
the
gas grenade.
everything. Yeehaw.
Oh my gosh.
And I just hold the hatch shut.
Stand on it. Stand on the hatch.
Anybody got 2 more d20s?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. There you go.
Thank you.
Is it throwing a gas grenade? No shot.
Fail, fail.
Not even a second later.
Fail,
I like that.
fail, fail.
Cool.
Thank you. So 2 of them take half damage, which is still
That's half damage, yeah.
What's the damage?
2d8. And a 2. Okay, so they take 4 damage this turn.
This turn, because it's a gas.
And 2 of them take 1 damage, or 2 damage. So, that is your turn. Unless you had anything you want to do as well.
Wait, it's a 15. Oh, it's also mine.
Right.
I'm just gonna hold it shut. Okay.
Good. Alright. Corbata, what would you like to do in your turn?
Yo, mama.
Sorry. Is it like a saber sniper for you? You just throw your lightsaber
Oh my god.
and then it hits somebody.
Then to wait a turn for it to get to it.
Yes. Just a laser beam of a lightsaber.
Just gets faster.
Just increase the length of the blade. So they got that little knob thingy.
Permanent increase.
So how big is the hole in the front, in the cockpit of the
Very.
Is it human sized?
It's a little smaller than human size, but if you really push, you could probably get through it.
I'm gonna try and force pull the guy inside out.
Alright. How does strength check? Is that right?
Wait, let's see. It's 2. Let's see. I can move him 10 feet. Yeah, strength saving throw.
How many did you get?
What did he get?
He got a 19.
How old is he? 16. Well, that's a sad one. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything after that.
Well, he does not even have a gun on it.
I'll move up to it. Okay. And that'll be mine.
Right next to him.
Yep.
Alright. 14,
Basically, I'm just staring down.
12, 11, 10, 9. Oh, that's all 3.
No.
So we'll just go this way.
I'm gonna move up here where I can get a good shot. Oh wait, never mind.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Troopers go first. Okay, that's my thing.
Oh, yeah, we finally
This guy's gonna 12 rush out of here.
close to death.
It's precise now.
So good. It's hurt.
You need precision.
No. Oh, wait a minute.
Just roasting.
I should run him over with my
I
speeder.
missed him.
You try.
Can I run him over with my speeder? Is that feasible?
You gotta go get
Get
on
on your
speed.
It's like right back here.
Try it on your turn.
Like, don't be.
And this guy is going to take a shot at Cooper.
Oh.
Very nice. That is a 19.
Yeah, it's.
That's not a whole lot of damage, I would say.
The 11 is cringe.
Yeah.
Obsolete. What color is your armor class?
D8.
I'm joking.
That's 7 plus 3 for 10
color is
kinetic
your
or
armor?
energy damage.
What color is your lance?
How much?
10.
Okay.
I got legs.
These two are both going to try and shoot at you.
Me?
Yes. One of them is out of range, so he'll have disadvantage.
Okay.
That 2 5s. I don't think that'll do it. Nope. It's a 10. And the other one got a 9.
Nope. Which two shot at me? Sorry.
These two here.
Okay, I'm gonna use a superiority die to do my new technique. I'm gonna do return fire.
Nice.
He missed me, and so I can make an attack on him.
Go for it.
To just blast him.
He did
Blasted boy.
Does a 23 hit?
That'll hit.
Carson's too good at killing.
Efficiency.
That's 3.
Okay. He took a hit. He peels back around that corner. Oh yeah, he ain't taking.
I want to like just sidestep it and shoot at him.
I love that.
Just bounces off your armor.
And then this guy is gonna put his back up against the tree and see the big angry orange man up there. And I ain't talking about past president. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him. Oh, that misses terribly. That's a 2. And the other guy is just being
Just Bart doesn't even notice.
Yeah.
Just right over his head.
He's in a bloodlust rage monster mode.
He's sad because his target's moved.
And that will also allow these guys to come out the back.
Oh.
The back!
Yeah, they're still.
Darn it.
They're a little bit damaged by the gas grenade.
And this guy over here.
Goodness, that's how important.
Yeah. There's gonna be that many corpses on the inside of that one.
Yeah.
Just piled on top of each other.
A rocket launcher, don't you?
Yeah, I can also just fire. Yeah, you know, I have
Oh,
a racket
yeah.
property. I can just put that in a single line.
Yeah.
That's like it's like a cone.
Okay, but like I see a really good line of 4 troopers right here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
A lot of. Yeah,
I have
a lot of
another
things
dude.
just happen.
That's the end of their turn.
Shoot through it.
So now it's mine.
Yes, now it's Micah's turn.
Okay.
After all that
I'm not
calamity.
gonna try to run them over now that there's so many.
You said overextending may not be a good idea.
We're like a kebab going.
Yeah. Wait, is that?
Does it have
Is
guns
that-
on it?
Yeah. It does technically have guns.
So is the gas like vacating the inside of it? Now that it's
Slowly
a-
dissipating.
Yeah.
So it's gonna start filling the radius of it normally.
Probably wouldn't.
The gun. I have a gun on my speeder,
Right.
so I could hypothetically come up here and shoot.
Only
from
one
here.
way to find out, girl. Do it.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna go get on my speeder back here and bring it like up here or something.
Okay. So you use what? 4 spaces that way?
Wait,
Yeah.
checking.
That's like 30 feet.
Okay, so that is your max movement.
Okay.
And you can mount the speeder.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then
So
your
it's-
speed will become the speeder's speed. And you can either fire from your hand or from the speeder. So you just, that speeder becomes you.
Okay. Yeah.
We're not going to clear this up again, I'll tell you that.
I'll say the speed like is 6 per turn. If you dash, it's 100. Which is seems high enough to be. Yeah, if you miss, just keep on going straight.
Like, I'm not sure the speeder guns are good.
They're probably really good.
2d8 per. 2d8.
Never had cavalry in a D&D campaign, and this is the closest we've got so far.
Beautiful.
Alright.
Alex, how did you ever do, my friend?
God.
or is the guy in the back?
This guy here?
No, the other dude.
This dude?
No, this guy.
The one that's alive.
Oh,
The one that
this
you
guy back
missed.
here is roughly 60 feet.
So you have to dash.
Yeah.
A little under.
Well, you could move and throw a dagger or something. You got a lot of options.
I'll get as close as possible.
So that's 30 feet. We'll be right there. That's 30 feet. And there you still have an action unless you want to keep moving. I suppose you do want to
basically have
to
If that works.
do not expose yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my third.
By that I mean 2 first.
They're all over now.
Am I in range for a force disarm?
Wait, let me check. I've got force disarm, so I know what the distance is. I do not mind it for you. Force disarm is 30 feet. Yes, you are in range. Select a weapon or object being worn or carried by a large explorer creature.
He's holding a blaster, right?
Yes. Has to make a strength or dexterity saving throw. You get to choose. If it's being carried, they make the save with advantage. But if they fail, it just gets pulled straight out. And if he wants, he can just catch the gun and use it. Yep. That should be good.
Alright, so somebody with advantage. Strength save, right?
Or dexterity.
Or dexterity.
So, I guess whichever one's lower, probably.
That is a 16.
What's your save? It's 30.
The charisma bonus and the proficiency plus. You know your charisma bonuses? Okay.
Yeah, so yours is a 14.
He does succeed.
So go ahead and change that number on this page. Just use that 14. I did something earlier. Oh, he rolled 7. I think, yeah.
He had a high strength roll.
Damn, that's good.
Is that all you're gonna get?
Yeah.
Shift bar. Run.
Try.
Clean. He can't see very well. So he thinks he's still there. And he would hit, but there's nothing there but metal. So then he will move and take a leap off here and just crush this guy's skull. That is a 19 to hit. So that guy.
It's also pre-damage.
Obliterated.
That's 19 damage.
$19.
So yeah.
$19.
He did.
Oh,
He has a pile of bones and plasteel.
yes. I'm giving it away.
Plastoid, rather. And then that brings it to
8.
the top of their turn. Or no?
Yeah.
You need to go. I forgot about that.
I will sprint along this side of the tree once more. Try to shoot that guy
Okay.
right there. You see that guy?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to shoot.
Do it.
With my beam.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
Okay, that misses.
Okay.
I apologize.
The stormtrooper that just got crushed. This is how his family feels right now.
Yeah.
Has anybody
We'll come back in a bag.
been
Kill my
hit
family.
like taking damage so far? Have I seen anybody like
These two are both taking damage.
kill my allies?
Oh, on your team?
Yeah.
It don't look
I haven't
like
seen
it.
anybody take any
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
Cooper
no, no.
has, but I don't know if he would have seen it.
Okay.
It's a little bit out from where you were standing previously.
I've barely taken
Okay. I will
Cooper said, "Did
duck behind this tree again.
Got it? Got
My
it.
max health is 75.
I'm gonna run
That's
up
pretty good.
to hide behind.
I have 50 forward.
Alright.
I think I might have forgot the level at one point or another.
Doctor.
Yay! So would it be any of my actions to just like? So I'm already attached to the tree. Would it be any of my actions to just get to the bottom?
Movement speed.
Okay. How much movement would that be?
I'd say if you use 10, you can jump down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Don't break your leg. Well, you have a quartet.
And then I'm gonna use. I don't have. It's not an action. I can just choose to unattach the, unhook the grappling hook. So I'll do that. And then I'm going to take 20 to get to here. I think that. Is that good enough?
Math checks out. Yeah,
Okay, sweet. So that's all my movement. And then I'm just gonna go. Can I see him?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go bang bang again. I don't have advantage, sadly.
Not this time.
Probably. It's 14. Just under.
Just under 15 armor class.
I'm gonna drop my not drop my carbine, but sling it down and pull out my sniper rifle. And I'm just gonna. Would you say that those two are in a straight line for me?
These two?
Straight enough.
Or maybe this one and that one?
Yeah.
Like if.
From this angle, these two are not, but these three are.
Okay. Yeah, sweet. Let me make sure I'm reading this rule right. But. Sorry, I need to just pull this together real quick. Okay. Yeah. Oh shoot, they have to be within 15 feet of each other. It's alright. I'm gonna take that back and just pull my carbine out. And blast that guy.
Okay. You got that. Sounds good.
Personally, we're pretty good at blasting.
It's 12.
Just under.
That's alright. I have
The list.
my bonus action.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my holdout to blast the one that's on his last legs.
Alright.
I'm gonna just blast his kneecap out.
Do it.
That one is good. That's a 25.
Alright. That'll definitely hit.
That's a 4.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's what you needed.
Just bam.
His knee folded backwards.
He's gone. Vaporized from reality.
That's it.
Alright. And that'll bring us to.
Cooper, you alright, Carson? I just
Yeah,
On
that's
the garbage. I'm fine.
Cooper and Charles.
I got.
Oh yeah, there you go ahead.
Okay, how much gas is left, like, inside of
It's like slowly leaking out.
Chest bar should be unaffected.
Light it
Chest
on
bar
fire.
should in theory be unaffected.
Light it on fire.
And I'd say if you get in, I'll give you advantage on your saving throw.
Okay, I would like to hop in and go to the controls and try and rotate it to, like, face them with the guns.
Real quick,
Yeah.
there's two guys sitting there.
Oh, yeah,
Out in
okay.
front. The door opens and some gas kind of leaks in. They're like, oh. And they're just kind of chilling there.
Okay,
So
I-
he's holding his breath.
I went, like, to auto-target my cannon, my rocket launcher, like, stand down.
Alright, make an intimidation check with advantage, I'd say.
Rocket launcher plus gas.
Yeah.
That'd be a 17.
That's enough.
Okay.
Yep, okay. They stand up and backs against the walls.
Okay, and then I'm going to take the controls and then I'd like to rotate it and point it at them.
Sure. No, it's slow going. You can move 90 degrees in a turn.
Just runs over the bodies.
So you're right there.
Okay. Can I use the weapons?
Say you could.
Okay, I would like to fire at probably like
Bang bang, man.
yeah. Alright. Just the closest.
Make an attack roll for me.
17.
Oh my god.
Yep, that'll hit. Say that too.
So wait, what did I miss?
I hijacked that one, turned it, and I'm not shooting at this one.
He's just sitting in the gas holding it.
That would be 9 damage.
Alright, he takes a blast to the side and he gets knocked back by his feet. He is now on his butt. And he's not dead, but he is prone.
Fucking joke.
Alright. Confusion averted. Kovada. What's your He's currently unarmed.
Probably peed himself several times.
Is that a force jump?
Yes. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to get up there.
If you can make a quick athletics or max check for me, just to make sure you can get up there.
Oh, athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics. I'll say you use 10 feet of movement to get up there. But you can do
Down here. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Saving throw.
Alright. Go ahead and make that attack.
Let me get the exact properties here. 30 feet. Yeah, it's just a ranged attack. Target takes 1d8 damage.
Alright. Do it.
Alright.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
He is cut in half.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, 1d8.
Remember, if you roll max, it explodes.
What's a d8?
It's the funky
The 8.
Double fury.
that one.
Yeah, you got it.
It's d8. It's 1d8. I assume plus. Wait. Doesn't say plus.
If it doesn't specify it, yeah. Oh, I'm staring at an 8 right now.
I take 7 damage.
You can either roll it again or take 7. Or take 14.
Yeah.
Or take 14.
Alright. You remove his head from his shoulders. And he falls to the ground.
You're gonna move 2 targets that way.
2 targets.
Yeah, because the guy can pass.
We're level 6.
Oh boy.
Alright.
I'm gonna bounce it to this guy standing on the corner, thinking he's in cover.
Do it.
Oh my god.
That's a good hit.
Alright, I'll do that again. 8.
Wow.
Yep.
Alright, so he took a big chunk of damage as you chopped most of his armor off
And I
with
think
the flesh.
Just comes right back to me.
It should. In theory.
Yep.
Slices all the skin off of his back.
Spin mode.
Alright.
Alright, that's
Now that's my turn.
that brings us to 14, 13, 12. Only going to come back up here and retaliate. This man going to be behind here.
Oh,
I hope he
Coward.
I hope he does.
This guy's going to go running. Can't realize where he's at. Come back to
That's so funny.
4, 5, 6 behind this tree. 2, 6 as well.
Oh, it's gonna be hard for me to hit him with the speeder.
And he's gonna try and shoot Shespar on his way back. I think that's everybody. Oh, this guy as well. Forgot about him. So the guy after Shespar got an 18, so he does a D8. Shespar takes 7.
I need to remember to use my lightsaber once. I haven't been using it.
Oh yeah.
Because I got 4, because I'm just that cool.
Love that.
Alright. And then this one's gonna make an attack on Alex. That is 18.
Is he still out of blaster?
Yeah.
Yes. Because the disarm did not work.
Yeah.
That
He
is.
managed to grip onto it, barely.
And he rolls max damage naturally.
Oh my god.
So he's gonna do 11 damage. And it's his turn. And one's gonna take a shot at you, Charles. 4.
Saber reflect.
He doesn't even hit.
Oh, we have a 4 to hit. I thought he could 4 hit.
Nope.
Alright, well, I take it back. No saber reflect.
That guy's gonna make a panicked attack at Carson.
I dare
Another
Shoot
4.
me!
That guy's gonna turn around and shoot one at Corbata. That is
20.
19.
Saber reflect.
Alright. Let's see how much damage he did. That is 6 plus 3 for 9.
So I reduce that by 6 damage.
Take 3.
Let's go.
That's a good deal. But you only got his bonus damage.
I'm at 50 health now.
Darn.
My health pool is small.
These two are going to take shots, duck around the tree and take shots at Cooper.
Oh,
That is 6. And then the other one gets a 9, 14.
14 is not hit. And then I would like to return fire.
Okay.
So we're going to spend a superior to that.
Which one would you want to hit?
Probably this one.
Okay.
Stand it up.
Do it to it.
Okay. I have to expend a superior to that. 6. Okay. And now I'm just making a range of.
Yes.
That'd be a. Is it 19 plus 5? 24 hit. Okay.
That'll hit.
So now I roll the damage. D8 plus 3. And then I add the d6. So that'd be 6. 9 damage.
Alright. That is enough to peel that guy's health off from the acid that he took earlier.
Acid.
Oh yeah. He took poison damage.
Yeah.
Toxic gas.
Oh, on your troop return, did you?
Oh wait, hold up. I'm inside.
Yeah, you're inside.
Yeah.
True. Wait, could you return? Could you return fire
They
with?
couldn't have even shot at
With
you.
the
Okay,
turtle
yeah.
laser?
Let's do that then.
So
We roll that back.
these two are instead going to try to take shots at Chesvar. That's 7 for a miss. And then 16.
It's goofy. We just did something that wasn't possible. As they were shooting at the glass. I think they would know enough to not.
16 hits his armor class.
Oh dang.
He is angry boy. That is 7 damage. He's gonna hurt.
Crazy.
Alright. And that brings it now to 11, 10, 9. Alright. Okay. Get him, Marcus? Can I move, like, speeder over here? Yes.
Yeah.
You have all the speed in the world.
That's half your speed movement.
That's half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Can I
like
move
30.
up here then? Speeders
Yeah.
are quick. Yep.
Yeah.
That's probably.
You got 60 feet of movement.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, and I'm just gonna try to shoot that guy right up there.
This one here?
Yes.
Alright, with your gun or with speeder?
Speeder gun.
Speeder gun. Roll hit.
Plus 3?
Yep.
20.
That'll hit. Roll your 2d8.
2d8.
Need
That would be a.
How much damage does the lightsaber do normally? I forgot to add.
You need to know.
Depends on the type. It's just a regular save.
Yeah, it's normal too.
I think,
Well, what are you gave?
I think it's either a 6 or a d8.
Ooh.
12. Alright. Well, blasts this man into his daydreams. And he's gone.
We're gonna shoot that dude way back there.
This one right here, you do get 2 attacks. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Is it a lightsaber or is it a martial?
17 again. Plus 3 is 20.
Technically a martial lightsaber? 20 hits?
Again. Now this.
It would be considered a.
It was sad because I just got both 8.
Wow.
A single save or it might be like.
7.
Okay.
Or it might be a
He
single
takes a
like.
good shot from that
It's
distance.
so weird. Why is there a difference between a lightsaber and a martial lightsaber?
No.
Just like size, I guess.
So I get 2 attacks. Is that with a bonus action or can I use a bonus action?
That's your attack action. You're a
Jeez.
fighter. You get 2 attacks per attack action.
So now I can use a bonus action to try to shoot him again.
Yeah, if
With your holdout or something that has the light.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Try to hit him with a loadout. Or holdout.
Okay.
Real hit is rough, I guess. Well, not close enough. Oh, I thought you were. It's
Oh,
mostly
weird.
dissipated.
7.
I just have advantage on
1 second. Holdout plus 6. That is 13.
13
Yes. My archetype
to hit.
says when I roll an attack roll, I can get plus 2 as well bonus to my attack roll.
For what?
Let me pull it up.
so it's 1d8 or 1d10 if I use it.
Gotcha.
Fighter.
If you confirm that I can use
Archetype.
the martial lightsaber.
Yeah, that's
Because I don't know.
There
Why?
we go. Wait.
That's like what a lightsaber is.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a martial weapon.
Assault
There's a
specialist.
symbol like weapon.
When you make a weapon attack, you gain plus 2 bonus to the damage roll. Oh, damage roll. Sorry.
Gotcha. That's all good. So that one just misses. Oh, dang it. That's okay. Alex, my friend, it is your turn. There you go.
How far am I away from this guy?
You are roughly 25-ish feet.
I want to get closer.
Alright.
I want to be at least 10 feet in.
You are right there.
Dark side tendrils.
Oh my god.
Alright.
You said dark side tendrils so casually.
Dark side tendrils.
I haven't used it yet.
What does it do?
I just figured I'd experiment.
It becomes like a literal like Sith beam, you know?
Becomes like a closer.
That's
Tentacles.
exactly what it is. That's pretty much what it is.
And they like reach out and grab his enemies.
Oh boy.
Alright, so I have to make a saving throw.
Yeah.
Which I fail by 1. So roll that 2d6.
What does this look like?
Yeah. What does it look like, Alex? Explain what you just did.
Can I like make it
Yeah.
look cool?
Make whatever you want with it.
I'm gonna say like that purple tail comes out. All the fur turns in like spears and just stab him in every single part of his body.
It's like a purple crackly of lightning tail spear.
Yeah. It's like, I know that 10-foot radius.
5 and 4.
Yeah,
Ridiculous. Drop him right in the midst of
No, it's nice.
9. Alright. That is enough to finish that sucker off.
I do. I'm trying to find.
So he gone. Nice. Now it's Chessboard's turn. And with a speed of 45, he's going to charge this guy down. That is enough to hit. That's good on good one. And that is 9 plus 6. So he's vaporized against a tree somewhere. And then he's going to finish and come and smack this guy who's on the ground so he gets advantage.
Oh boy.
That is, okay, it's a 7. I thought it was a natural one. But that is a 20 to hit. So,
I think it is.
and that'll end his turn.
Yeah, he's just gone. He's just a mist in the air now.
Yeah.
Dust in the wind.
And that'll bring it to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I'm not gonna kill him like a.
Yeah, you will.
too. I'm not gonna kill this guy.
Do it. Just kill
Promise you
him.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Just kill him.
Okay. I'd like to move a whole tree. Come around this way. And while I was like crouched, like sitting at the base of that tree, I
Why are
was
you staring at
assembling
Goku,
my
bro?
vibro staff, like putting it together from all the parts, and then click it and it goes, and I'll spin around and just try to smack him against the tree.
Bonk him in the face.
Yeah.
Roll and hit.
Beat him against the tree trunk.
I'll laugh.
I probably will. That's an 11.
He just bravely dodges out the way. Hey, what the crap?
What I can do, I can try to stab him
Oh,
with my knife. That's a regular knife.
yes.
Not a regular knife.
It's a stab knife.
It's just like a combat knife
Regular old.
that I mostly use to harvest plants. Which is a 13.
That almost hits. But the armor's just thick enough. You can't quite pierce it.
I'm never in my whole life gonna hit it.
Close your back wound.
Well,
alright. Now you're in the firing lane too.
I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Indeed.
I know, I don't want to be shot by everybody next to me.
That is a 18.
That hits. For sure.
It's just the butt of his weapon though. So it's not a blaster. And that is a total of 2 damage.
Okay. I can survive that.
Basically. Whack.
You see, I was leaving anyway.
That's kind of best case.
So is that the one that shot at me scared last time?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm just gonna watch it go past my head and just flip to him. And I'm gonna let my carbine drop. I'm gonna pull out my dagger and my holdout. I'm just gonna run up to him push his gun to the side a little bit, turn, and I'm gonna hold the knife to his neck and stick the holdout in a soft spot in his ribs. I'm gonna tell him, "You really think you can win this? Drop your weapons and tell your friends to do the same."
Make an intimidation check.
Yes. All right.
I know what I can say.
I also, if I do have to shoot him, I have the commando feat, so I don't have disadvantage for being in close range with my guns.
Nice.
Is that a Mando
You
feat?
got that.
No, it's just a feat I have. That's a 19.
Scissor.
Oh, sorry. Wait, hold up. Intimidation, 14.
Okay.
Sorry.
He still raises his hand and drops the gun.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Puts his hands on his helmet. He just kind of sits there, waiting for something.
And I'm just gonna shout, "Hey!" Just. There's trouble. Do I have an action? was that my action?
Your action.
Okay.
You have a bonus action.
Can I hold? You can't hold a bonus action, can you?
No.
No. That's all right. I'll wait.
Alright. That brings it to your turn.
Can I attack twice?
Yes, you have
Okay.
two guns.
I would like to shoot at both of these guys.
Alright, make 2 attack rolls.
First one would be a
That'll hit.
hit. Second one does not.
That one misses.
Okay.
But the first one, you roll 2d10.
Which one are you hitting?
Probably this guy, because he's not like behind the tree.
Right.
That'd be 6 damage.
Alright. With the total from the gas earlier, you blast him into pieces.
You get a hole in his chest.
Yeah.
Falls to the ground.
Size of an arm.
I'm glad I didn't get hit by those turbo lasers earlier.
Yeah. They hurt. Max of 20 damage.
Can I use the rest of my turn to like just get out of the seat and like take kind of take care of the guys in the back? I'm not gonna like do anything to them, but I'm just gonna make sure they're not like doing anything.
You see that one was about to reach for a holdout pistol behind them. So you turn around, you just nope. Nope.
Yeah, here, rocket launcher still pointing. We can both lose, buddy.
Exactly. That'll be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
And it's up to you, Corbata.
Okay. I need to check some distances.
Boom.
The last guy I hit with my lightsaber can't be 30 feet away from me. That's what it said. Can we build
The last guy or the first one?
the last guy? Because otherwise my lightsaber wouldn't be able to return.
Okay.
If I want to ditch my lightsaber, can we bend that roll?
I'll say you can move forward before the lightsaber comes back if you'd like to.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna abide by the little laws.
Alright.
Choppity chop.
Chop.
Correction. Mistake. Lightsaber throw. Lightsaber throw is at will.
Yep.
It is.
Got a bunch of really powerful at wills.
Yeah, my level of abilities are kind of bad in comparison. Yeah. I'll just continue the lightsaber throw.
Go for it.
So just a ranged attack with, I think, my force ability. So 7 plus.
Not quite enough.
Alright, well, I don't know, I guess I'll just send my bastard to the next guy. Doesn't hit.
No dice.
Lightsaber misses
wide. He watches the lightsaber comes whizzing like for the guy and then whips around you both.
That's unfortunate.
I'm glad nobody can see my ass going.
I'm glad I didn't roll a 1.
Yeah.
1.
That could be.
Well,
interesting.
bonus action, actually. I
Yes.
forgot to use this one. I'm going to use my Sarasu sample. And the first time I take kinetic energy or ion damage from a weapon before the end of my next turn, that damage is reduced by half. So that's what I'm doing.
So you just sit there suspended.
Yep.
I like it. Then that'll bring us to
Yo,
troopers.
question, would Sarasu come after Saber Reflect or before?
It would have to damage before saber reflect. So that's pretty good.
So you could take it down to 0.
Yeah.
He's more wise.
Yeah.
Which is so stinking good.
I love Sarasu. That's crazy.
This guy is going to take another shot at Chef Mark, because that's all he can do. That'll hit. And Shespar is gonna eat it, literally, with his face. He's just gonna take that 7 damage and act like it was nothing. He keeps taking 7 damage. That's the third 7 in a row. And then this guy's gonna book it.
I would do the same.
Into the wind. Don't let it go away.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, okay, he used an action.
He did.
Sorry. But he gets there.
Wait a minute. We need accurate measurements. I don't want him running too far.
I want him getting away. There we go. Alright.
He shoots and he's like,
That guy is going to take another shot at Corbata.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's a 10. And then he's gonna run this way. And then stop and come back to 15.
He sees you.
I love it. Ugh.
And
So
then just gonna drop the gun and hands up.
Alright.
Sweet. That's all he's got. Yeah.
That's the guy. No, that's not the guy who got shot by a turtle laser. The guy who got shot by a turtle laser.
yeah.
Been eviscerated. And then that is the end of his turn.
How many of us would see that guy booking it?
That guy?
Probably all of us.
Most of you. You probably wouldn't just because there's a big tree in the way, but you probably saw him go in that direction. And I don't think he would have. There's a massive cart in the way.
Micah could probably see where he is right
I can shoot him.
Yeah.
I can turn
You
and
can
shoot
catch
him.
him on the speakers.
Well,
you could
speaking of,
absolutely catch him.
it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I try to skewer him on my speeder?
You have the movement.
I'm gonna do it.
Alright. So you're going full speed, right?
Yeah.
120 feet per 6 seconds, which is 20
Oh, no.
feet per second.
120 feet he hits. Yeah, he hits.
2, 36.
it's like 90 feet away.
Yeah, he hits.
Going roughly 35 miles an hour. Getting hit by something with spokes on the front.
Oh boy.
You hit. Roll.
This truck is so goofy.
3d6. Yes. 5, 7, 8.
How do you want to do this?
Hey.
Okay. Wait, no, 9. Sorry. Okay. So I ram into him, circle back around so that I'm facing the one ship, and then shoot him off the spikes.
Oh.
Gosh.
So his body goes flying past the hostages and just lands somewhere up there.
That's brilliant. He is stormtrooper based.
on the rock.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. And we bring combat to an end with 4 troopers held up.
4?
All 4 of them.
Yeah, I got two.
yeah,
I got two.
yeah.
There's one inside the cockpit.
I'm gonna.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick the guy.
I suppose
that
we'll
I
say
have-
he gave up.
I'm gonna kick him in the back of the knee so he takes
Yeah,
a
like
knee,
him.
and I'm gonna put my weapons up.
Okay. Cuff him.
This is battle accurate. I won't take a picture.
Oh, hold it.
Get
It's
it.
battle
Yeah.
accurate. He's over here.
Huge. And we are good.
We got it in. No,
Yes.
alright.
That's all she wrote. We'll continue that.
Stop there.
Woo!
Everybody say goodbye. How do I stop
Thanks
this?
for playing with
Bye, buddy. Hope you won your name.